857 Video Game Podcast.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome once again to your favorite live interactive video game podcast. It's the Level 857 Video Game Podcast once again, and we are your hosts. Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I'm Algie857. The 20 Stallion.
You got problems. Stikz.
Turbo 857.
Your favorite final boss, Big Choc. What up?
Nice try, nice try. No blast for that one, man. No blast out of it.
Take that shirt off! You the mid-boss! The fuck is you doing?
Y'all some
Mid-boss
pieces of shit.
wearing a final boss shirt.
Y'all some pieces of shit.
Come on, man.
Nah,
You know what this
y'all
is.
some pieces of shit. It's all right. Whatever. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Shut up. Shut up. Moving on. Piece of garbage. Anyways.
Are y'all ready for
Yeah, man.
this exciting week?
Yo, hell yeah,
Talk
man.
about it.
Hell yeah, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Who we got in the chat, though?
But yeah, we got to give the shout outs in the chat.
We got Cafe Fox. We got Bizarre. We got Specs. And we got the immortal Lord.
Stop it.
We got Hove the Gamer.
Hope.
Oh,
Hope. The blueprint. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Come on,
I feel
blueprint.
sorry for the audio listeners.
Oh my God.
Blueprint 3 was a good album.
I recommend watching the video version of the show
Oh my God.
because your ears
Jesus.
may hurt if it's just audio.
Oh my God.
But yes,
Jesus.
Hi everybody.
hey, what's up?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's start off with the games we've been playing. I know last week we had the tier list, so we didn't get a chance to talk about it. We're going to go ahead and do that now. Starting with,
Hell yeah.
you guys finally beat Shadow of the Ninja Reborn.
yeah.
Talk about it, man. Put us
Nope.
through this.
Talk to him.
Let me talk to you.
Let's not talk about that. We beat it though. Beat the game. We did it. We did the impossible.
It's possible.
What always bothers me about this game is you look at it, it looks beautiful, right? The
Yeah.
animation
Had
looks great.
potential. Had potential.
And they got some really cool things you can do in the game. But if you ever play arcade games and you play rip-off arcade games, they're there to take your money.
Yeah.
This is what this game is.
It's a quarter stealer.
But it's not even an arcade game.
No.
So it shouldn't be that way.
That's
If
crazy.
you played the NES one,
Yeah.
NES one was fun. It was cool, stage layout, bosses, stuff like that. It's a very fun game. I have fond memories of the NES one. This one kind of just took the memories and it just like made it a living nightmare.
God.
And, like if you have obstacles like on a stage, there's sometimes where like the area to go dodge, there's still things attacking you where you're supposed to dodge at. So it's like it's not even like, oh, it's difficult. It's like, no, this is not fun. I'm not having fun with this game.
Oh no, you're about to crash out.
No, I was
One of those stages
getting
was
very. I think maybe this is the second game that I've ever streamed where I was getting angry on stream. The first one was
Unreal
Fury.
Heroes?
Fury.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Fury got me like I had to apologize to the chat. I was like, I'm getting fucking angry, and it was boss 7. But this one, the bosses weren't too bad. Last boss wasn't bad. He was all right.
Stage 5, right? That's what got you pissed off.
Stage 5 and no, the last stage.
Oh, the 6?
The last stage, we had to cheat.
Yes, yes,
Like, because
yes.
the stage is moving up slowly, right?
Yes.
And there's ladders and there's enemies on top of the ladders and shit like
Last
that.
stage, you said?
Yeah, last stage. And they had areas where the enemy's on top of the ladder. You can't even climb the ladder because there's an enemy there. So if I go somewhere else, he's throwing spears in the direction I'm trying to go. I'm like, so where the fuck am I supposed to go? And they keep
Is this
throwing.
part? Is this the part?
Yep, there it goes. That's the exact area. Fuck this area. This area is
Dude, so it's a scrolling screen that's going upward.
Yeah.
And you have to climb. While dodging everything.
They can throw spears through the wall. We
Oh,
can't,
my
we can't
God.
attack through the
we
wall.
can't attack through the wall.
But they can.
Look, see, they're chilling on top of the ladder, and like they're blocking.
Damn.
So it's like sometimes you can hit them, sometimes you can't,
No,
and,
wow.
and then it
Right
gets
here.
worse and worse
Right
as you
here's
keep
the
going up.
cheap part. Fighter is garbage.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that
and that
sounds
slow ass fucking thing in the middle that takes 1,000,000 hits.
Wow.
These guys have precision with the fucking spears.
Oh my god.
So we had to like leave each other and have the
Oh my
screen
God.
just force us up rather than actually climb up.
So it's a race,
Look at
basically.
him. He's off the screen. Looks.
Oh my god.
He's still throwing the shit. I said, fuck this game,
That's
man.
crazy.
I'm like, this is supposed to be an awesome game, and they fucking unneeded difficulty.
And it
If you
scrolls up
die-
so slow too. It's
Look,
if you
sword
die, you
guys
start.
with shields that can block, plus spears getting thrown at you. How the fuck do I get out of it?
on both sides.
And they start you at the beginning when you die.
Oh, that's great.
See,
the
right? This,
beginning of the
yeah,
whole stage.
and at one point we're like, we're just gonna stand at one spot and just let the screen take us.
And that's how we passed that stage.
Yep. Wow. Complete bullshit.
Wow.
But I said we'll beat the game,
We beat the game.
and we beat the game, and
I
it's
don't
over.
remember
We
what's
don't.
the ending. I don't remember the ending.
No, was there an ending?
Does it matter?
I don't know.
At that point, does it matter?
The point was to beat the game and not put ourselves through that ever again.
Do you like it better than the NES?
No.
What did I just say?
I know,
No.
but I'm just.
Have you
I'm
been
not-
listening?
No, I'm listening.
I said I have fond memories of the NES, and it didn't put me through this. And you're asking if I like this one
but
better.
it's more modern. It's more modern.
I don't know what you're
The
asking me right now.
graphics. If you
Nothing.
played the NES, it would probably still be better than the NES game, right?
No.
Are you like?
Nothing.
Wow.
It was more
He's
modern.
trolling. Turbo's trolling.
It was a
Heel
bad-
Turbo.
Heel
it was
Turbo
Turbo.
trolling.
It was a worse game.
Heel Turbo back at it again.
And there were you could do so many cool things. You'd under thrust, bounce off, switch between your eyes. It's so many cool things you could do, and it's ruined by terrible stage layout.
They make you stand on your sword on under thrust for no reason.
Oh yeah, when you land,
Yeah.
and you just pose like
Yeah,
that.
stupid.
Nah, it's cool as hell.
Dude, I was very upset. Fuck
Pose
that
on
game.
top
It's
of your
over.
sword? That's
It's
it.
over. And
That's
I
mad
hate
gameplay.
to shit on indie games. I really do. I like to give everyone their credit, but this was a miss. It was a miss. I'm sorry.
You think they could have fixed it more time in the oven?
Oh, definitely.
Just fix the stage layout and not have it be overwhelmingly hard and have the enemies make sense.
No, no,
maybe
Make
just
the
need to get better at
enemies
the
make
game.
sense.
no indie game of the week for this game.
No, it will not get.
That's
I
like-
can't even lie on the podcast.
Maybe you just need to be better at the game.
Next
know what, Choc?
game. Next game.
Wow.
Throw a drink in your face.
Yeah.
With your fake ass
Just
shirt.
saying. Just saying.
Take that shirt off.
Nah, man.
All right. So
Save that for the OnlyFans.
what I really want to know is how was the final?
Boss, he ain't no final boss.
No. I didn't say mid boss.
I don't know why.
I didn't say mid boss.
I don't know why y'all hating.
Now, how was the final stream of Multiversus Maniacs?
Well, it was first ruined because Turbo's audio wasn't working.
Oh,
So, yeah,
really?
so we didn't get a chance to hear Turbo. I thought I fixed it, but I didn't fix it. I was able to hear him, but people weren't.
I mean, didn't that make the stream better?
Yeah, actually, it did. It did help.
Wow.
I had a lot of zingers too. That
Wow.
sucked.
But,
Good. It went on deaf ears.
But as far as how we did, yeah, we did pretty good. Yeah, we didn't have that rough outing that we had
No,
prior.
yeah, the last week.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was.
We lost probably like maybe 1 or 2 with Superman, maybe 1 with Nubia and Wonder Woman. Probably lost once with Jay and like there was some good teams though.
Mm.
Like last time we played, there was good teams, but we weren't getting the job done.
Mm.
We would lose at the end. But this time we were having tough matches and win at the end, so it was good.
That's because they're the true fans of the game
Are playing it,
are
yeah.
playing it right before it's gone.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah, that's when all the good true fans are.
The official last day I did not play. Unfortunately, I was at work, Hove. But yeah, man, I'm keeping my my optimism for Multiversus Infinite, and you know, you guys are gonna hear some stuff about them really soon.
Yeah, Multiversus Maniacs isn't over.
Yep.
We'll still be doing it.
The fight continues.
Yeah.
The fight continues.
That's
Yep,
bang.
yep.
That was a fun stream though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always fun.
We're whipping people's asses most of them.
It's fun.
And how about you, Choc? How was the last 2 weeks you did Guilty Gear Strive?
Guilty Gear is mad fun, bro. That game is mad fun.
Any
It
new
looks-
characters released?
Venom was released. I don't even remember when, but
I thought that was pretty recent.
yeah,
It was like
yeah.
a week ago.
no, Unica was released a week ago,
Ah, okay.
About a week
but
Yeah, I think giving a massage.
So funny. I thought that was a hood, but it's
no, it's
hair.
his hair.
That's
There's a
hilarious.
design in his hair. That's crazy,
That's yeah, the hairdresser must be
amazing.
Naomi does
Amazing.
that in WWE.
And
Yeah?
yeah, Venom's a very cool character. A little bit difficult to use
Mm.
because just a weird technique with the pool balls that he has, and it's
Oh, that's right. He has a bull stick.
yeah. And then Unica is easy to use. She's mad fun. She is mad fun.
Any highlights that you remember?
Yes, towards the end of the stream, I caught her final move. It was
Oh, it was towards the end.
towards the end of the stream. I don't remember exactly what time.
This was this past Friday. The one I'm
yes,
showing up
this was this past Friday.
Is
Yeah,
she the one in
dude.
purple.
Yeah, I'm the one in purple.
Nice.
Choc is always draped in
What's up with the
purple.
puppy, man?
That's Ramlathon.
J Biggs was good.
What up, J
Dude,
Biggs?
I used to. I don't know any of the lore in Guilty Gear, man.
Me neither.
I used to know a
There's
little bit.
Bed.
Huh?
There's a bed that fights you.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's called Bedman.
Yeah.
That sounds creepy as fuck.
He's a bed
It's such a
man.
weird storyline, though.
Bed man.
Pet
Yeah.
man, that's Diddy.
It was like not. It was like the thing is, it was like a medical bed that came to life to protect this girl. It's
A
crazy.
medical bed. That's awesome.
They
Yeah.
had the what's that character's name with the big ass scalpel as his weapon?
Oh shoot, I
Doctor
forgot his
Someone.
name.
I forgot his name.
I forgot his name.
He was
me
a
too.
funny character.
Yeah, he's just so odd looking.
He's a giant scalpel, man. It's
Yeah.
Weapons are
like a 7 foot tall scalpel.
But yeah, this game is it continues to impress me because it looks so beautiful at all times. It's just crazy. That I got clowned. I got clowned right then. Because I broke out my super, and she was like, "No, I'm gonna break out my super and get that invincible one frame and kill you." Yes, gotcha, bitch. Yeah, the name of the character is Faust.
Faust. Yeah,
There,
there you
with
go.
a giant
Frost?
scalpel.
Good call. Good call.
Who that, Frost?
What?
Wow.
Faust.
But yeah, like at the end of the stream, Unica has this move where she busts out a sword. She changes her sword into the sword of her father. Her father's Kai Kisuke, like one of the main characters of the game.
Mhm.
And she basically kind of goes Super Saiyan,
Mm.
and she pitches her enemy into the air and just does like a
Damn.
powerful thunder slash. It looks sick.
Mm.
It's like you're watching an anime when she does it. I mean, playing
it's
this
like you're
game-
watching an anime, even when you're watching a regular match.
Yeah, yeah, dude. It's like it's dope.
It's crazy. I can't believe cell shading has gone this far. That
Yeah.
it's, like,
Yeah, I wanna
This
see
game,
it's
Zillion.
indistinguishable from regular anime.
Beautiful.
I want to see Zillion.
What's
doing
better,
that.
this or Dragon Ball Fighter Z?
I haven't
Different
played
game.
Dragon Ball Fighters
Different
in like a year and a half, dude.
A year and a half, really?
Wow.
I haven't played that game in a year and a
I
half.
gotta start playing.
Wow.
Kev's like, ooh. Kev's like, perfect time.
I
gotta
gotta
get it done.
Well, it's because I mean, with the one of the latest patches, they just made the game
They broke
crazy
it.
and just
They broke the hell out of that
ridiculous.
game.
Wow, they broke
just
it.
broke it.
Damn.
They broke all the characters, and it's just like
That's disheartening.
It's
I hate when
unfortunate,
shit like
man.
No, they didn't break it. They gave you a lot more options, man. A lot more ways to cancel out of stuff.
All
Wow.
right, what else you play?
Come on. All right.
And you also played, of course,
Mobble Wobbles.
Mobble Wobble.
Robble, robble.
Robble Robble.
Actually, I was teamed up with Cafe Fox right before I came over here.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The new Ultron is cool.
Oh, he's in it now.
Yeah, he's in the game.
Mm.
He needs a little work though.
What was
weak.
How so?
He can heal. It's just that I don't know. He needs a little bit more offensive capabilities. He's like he's a healer, but his offense is just
He's a
leaves
bitch.
A lot to be
Is he a
desired.
healer? Really?
He's a healer. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
But when he teams up with Iron Man, he has a team up move that gives him an extra cannon to shoot. But still,
I thought he would be like a tank or something.
That's
Nah.
right. I thought it'd be like a tank.
Same.
No,
Same.
he's a healer.
He's a healer.
He is a healer.
I mean,
that,
he is AI.
that beam
so.
is cool, but it's like it's slow. You have
Ah.
it's you
So it's like Winter Soldier where you're like, you have to like aim like perfectly or
Yeah.
Wolverine got fouled right there. He's like,
yeah,
I'm just gonna fly
I mean, he
over
does
you.
get clowned, but I mean, but once you
He looks interesting.
he's
Iron Man is better than him.
I know, right?
Eh.
Looks like an Iron Man, but
A healing Iron Man.
mm-hmm.
Healing man.
yeah, pretty much. So yeah, like
a doctor basically. Healing man.
Jason Statham.
so yeah, but I mean, but his cannon can shoot you from like across the screen. He can snipe with it.
I'm a healer.
Ah, see, that's
Yeah,
so that's all right.
but
So
I
he
think-
must be
I
a tough
think-
character to
I-
use. Then.
Yeah, I think he still needs a little bit more though. What's
Okay.
up, Mass?
Mass. Tony.
What's up, Tony means Anthony?
Oh,
Hey, yo, hey, yo.
what up? What up?
Hi, everybody.
What up?
What's the deal?
And that was it for you, right?
Yeah.
So stupid. I'm a healer.
Oh shit! And also, Turbo, you actually went back to Advance Wars.
Yeah, I'm
Reboot
I'm
camp.
going through this thing where it's like
I play
you know,
80 games.
I'm rotating each week. I'm rotating a different strategy game. You know,
Did you
last
beat
week.
Nier Automata?
What's up?
Did you beat Nier Automata?
I did, but I got the
You did not get the real.
He got the shit ending.
I
Okay,
got, I got the best ending I can get before getting the really good one. Like they were.
Lies.
I was looking at the thing. They were like,
he said lies.
no. So when you beat the game the right
played it
way,
one
you're
time.
gonna get this ending. But it's not the best ending. You have to play it
Did you play one
over
time?
again. So I play it one time. He turned
nowhere
to
near the
a robot at the end of the thing. or
You're
whatever.
nowhere near the end.
Stikz.
You know, it's
He plays like 50 games, man.
Exactly.
Kev's got 15 hours in there acting
Right.
like he beat the game.
Last week was
He practically did in his world.
yeah, man. Like I got Wargroove 2 last week, so this week was Advanced Wars 1 and 2.
Sorry to cut you off, but Lord Zababa
Uh-oh.
just said he's deep in the Unicorn Overlord. I have to stop the podcast for that. Anytime there's a Unicorn
Thank you
Overlord
for that,
or
yeah.
Astral Chain mentioned in the podcast, we have to stop everything that
Or
we're talking
Blasphemous.
about. Or Blasphemous, yes.
Unicorn
Blasphemous Order
Overlord is a
Please listen to the law.
freaking game. Awesome game. But Advanced Wars 1 and 2, good shout out to Way Forward. They did a great job. I like the voice acting and the presentation of this game. I know, Al, you weren't really
The only thing
amazed by it.
I'm not amazed by just the artwork. I really wanted the pixel style.
I like the artwork though, and I like
I did not.
when you get the close up battles, it's 60 frames. It's 60 frames to close up battle. You know,
Amazing.
Loading is a lot more.
I would like to see the map on the map be 60. Maybe they'll have some sort of a Switch 2 upgrade or
What would
something
it
coming later.
matter if that map is 60 frames?
That'd be great.
You
No,
want
when
the
move-
map?
I
That
know.
map.
Yeah,
What
that
are you
map right there.
talking
What?
about?
When you're
The
moving,
words?
like
Is this the prequel to I See No
He wants
Threat to
the
My
words.
Commander?
no, that's not.
That's
Totally different game.
Oh, okay,
It's
my bad.
it's
So you
the
want the
spirit.
text?
Yes, I
You
want
want
the
the text
text
in
to
60
pop
frames.
up, and when you move, your character moves from one point
Oh,
to
you're
another.
a-
He's moving. That's
Yeah,
it,
Wargroove is the spiritual successor.
Wargroove.
That's the
Alright,
spiritual
whatever.
successor to
Next
this.
Gotcha.
And Wargroove 2 and Wargroove, they're better than Advanced Wars. I haven't played Advanced Wars 2. Even I haven't played the reboot version of Advanced Wars 2, and I haven't played the old school version of Advanced Wars 2. It's the only Advanced Wars I
You
haven't
had this game
played.
for over a year.
I know, but yeah, you know how it is. It takes a while to get through.
Yeah, Shenmue 3.
Dude, I own Witcher 3. I haven't played that. You know, so
Witcher 3,
But this is
Shenmue 3.
Advanced Wars.
10 minutes. Actually, no, I played 10 minutes of Witcher 3.
I have that also, but
Yeah, it's like,
I haven't played.
I'll
You're not
wait
expected
for-
to play Witcher 3 because it's a 1,000-hour game.
I'll wait
know.
for a Switch to upgrade, and it'll be great. I can't wait to do it. I'm sure. They will.
Blasphemous Astral Chain wasn't more popular than Unicorn.
It's Unicorn
Paul.
Overlord.
Any of those games will get
He
your
said
recognition.
overloads.
Really nothing else really
Overloads?
Overloads.
Dropping
Overloads.
overloads.
That's not a game.
60 frames, man. It's that sprinkle. It just makes everything clear. To me.
Yikes.
But no, Advanced Wars is great. So we'll see
Okay.
what next week. I just might play
Shenmue 3.
Banner Saga for the first time.
No, you're not.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but you're not
God.
playing Banner
What
Saga.
the
That's the
hell,
most
dude?
random shit ever.
I own all 3 of them. Haven't touched them.
and they are good. I'm not. I do vouch for them. I think they're awesome games.
Man.
Might do it.
Nice little strategy RPGs. They're like 9 hours each, maybe.
Yep. So we'll see what happens. Actually, well, I'm also playing. Ace Attorney. What is it? The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Jesus.
So I'm
man.
on the
never
5th.
played
That
any
freaking-
of them.
I just before the podcast too, I advanced in the court case.
Right.
Right.
Are there like 9 different versions? I can't even know. I don't know what's what.
Well, there's a lot of them, man.
There's a lot of cases.
There's like 10
They're like Miles something.
Miles Edgeworth,
I'm waiting for that to
Apollo,
drop. I'm waiting for
Apollo
that to drop.
Justice.
Yep.
Are there 9 games?
They're all
It's
awesome.
like 10 or 12, I think. There's a lot, man. There's
It's a lot of reading.
It's a lot.
Remake of a remake of a remake.
Yeah,
that
but
was
no,
on
it's just
the Engage.
it's just quality of life stuff that they change. That's all. It's like on the
Talks,
regular.
They smile.
Visual
Yeah.
novel. Very good.
Exactly.
Very, very good.
I
You
gotta
know.
try. I gotta try one out.
It's fun though. It's
I played Deja
it-
Vu on Nintendo.
I
gotta
play.
try.
It does make
if you
you fall
get a
asleep.
good trial though, it like
It
sucks you in, man. You just
No,
addicted.
when the writing is crazy. The way they do the plot twists and everything like that, and it's like when the tables turn, I'm like, oh man, I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
know what the prosecutor is gonna say. I know what happened, and it happens. It's kind of crazy.
when you catch
turns
people in
the
a
table.
lie, it's the best feeling ever, man. I
Yep.
love it. You
Yep.
show evidence of them lying, you're like, you fucking lied.
But it's a lot of text, and sometimes I will fall asleep while I'm reading. I'm like, I've done it before. I fall asleep like, okay.
I mean, I can't lie. I've done that before
I've
too, but
dozed
not
off.
in this game though.
Yeah,
I forgot what game I was playing. I just fell asleep.
That happens.
What the hell?
I fall asleep at least in every single Ace Attorney game I played. It's gonna happen during you're doing a lot of investigating and stuff like that. You're really reading into the text because there's always little clues that they leave in. For
And you're
later
getting
for
old,
the-
man.
I wasn't going to say nothing.
That too.
That's old man shit.
Yeah, right.
Oh, this game's pretty
No.
cool.
It's like I need to get my nap first.
No, I hear some old dudes. They go to sleep at 6:00 p.m. That's crazy.
6
What?
o'clock p.m.
6:00 p.m. Yeah.
Who?
That was the former president George Bush.
Yo, man.
Yeah, George W. Bush.
You
Six
comparing
o'clock.
yourself to like 80-year-olds right
I'm
now?
not.
No,
I'm not
dude.
that big yet. I don't go. No, I'm not that big. I'm not that big.
Fuck is bait.
I'm not that big yet.
Wow.
Not that bad. Dude.
Oh boy.
6 o'clock p.m. That's too early for me.
All right.
It's way too
We're
early.
done.
All right,
We're done with Turbo.
All right, we're done with Turbo.
It's just
Go to
making
sleep,
words
Turbo.
up. Time to
Take a
Turbo and
nap.
sleep to the next segment.
Now's a good time to take a nap. All right.
So if you've been listening to this show weekly, you'll know when I've been playing Claire Obscure
Yes.
Exhibition 33. Finally beat the game.
No.
I beat the game.
How many hours?
I think I was at like 51. It's a 25-hour game, brother.
Damn.
I did a
You
lot of
100%ed
this
it?
Not 100, no.
Okay.
Like, there's bosses in this game that are like, Final Fantasy 7 with the ultimates.
Yeah, like the ultimate
Ultimas
weapons.
and all that, the final things. They're like those, unless you like built your characters perfectly, right, for each fight. There's a lot of them. I went back and kicked a lot of their asses because I wanted my revenge. I beat the game and went back to a boss. I was like, nah. I got to get this guy. And there's still one boss in the game. I was like, nah, you got me. I beat the game.
I thought you.
I'm done.
Did you run from any bosses like Coward?
Yes.
Oh man.
multiple times. I was like coward.
You are like Coward.
You got to explain the reference, man. Nobody
No,
knows
they
that.
just. Well, he's a coward. That's a reference.
Got to explain the reference, dude.
Karate Kid
Damn.
2, man. Chosen. Everyone knows
Thank
that.
you. There you go.
Coward.
No, not everybody. Knows
Everyone
that
knows.
So, game is awesome. I recommend it to anyone who loves role playing games. It's the storyline is insane. It really is like.
Did you like the ending?
I'm not gonna talk about any
Spoilers?
or
All right,
anything
good.
like that. But I will say
I do want to play this.
it's a game that makes you question things. It makes you think about things like, would I do something?
Oh, so it's like a moral questions, like.
It's kind of like The Last of Us 2 type of
Oh,
thought-
really?
thought process.
Yeah, why does that guy have like a zesty walk?
Oh, God.
Before you attack, you use them hips.
Those
Just look at that.
I mean,
some zest.
That's
he's
a
on the
woman.
catwalk, bro.
Oh, that was a zesty walk.
He's on the
right there.
catwalk, bro.
Bro, y'all
Those
got
are
to let that
ladies.
go.
He's on the catwalk, bro. Yo, you know,
a lot of zest.
You gotta let that go.
But yeah,
You got to show the armor, you know. You got to display this.
Can't with y'all,
how you do it.
bro.
I mean,
it was surprising though. Like even when you first start the game, you're gonna get surprised. It's a very good game.
it looks beautiful, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, I'm just shocked. I'm just glad that it's getting the recognition it's getting.
For an indie game, this shit looks
It's doing
insane.
very well. I think last I read was like 3.3 million, 30 days,
Wow.
and it's still going, and it's free on Game Pass, which is crazy. That's still selling.
Oh, that's right. It's still on Game Pass. That's right.
Yes,
And this is made by 33 people?
30 people.
30 people.
Yeah.
So these other companies got no fucking excuse.
No,
They got no excuse for releasing shit.
Nah, and plus, they are French more than me.
How long did they say it took to make this game?
Couple of years, like 5 years, 6 years.
It's like ours was
Wow.
like 5 months. No.
Yeah, bro.
30 people, 5-6 years.
Well, it started from 2 people, and then they built it
That's
over that
insane.
5 years. Span.
I still gotta watch. What's
It was on YouTube.
you said it was a YouTube documentary or something, right? Of the
It's
making
like
of it.
16 minutes, 20 minutes. Not
I gotta
crazy.
check that out. If you get a chance, put it in the chat. I'll check it out.
Yeah, if I could think of the
Sounds interesting.
the link. I had it last week, man. But yeah, put up. Just type in documentary. It'll pop up for Claire.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I played that, and then out of nowhere, I threw on Sonic the Hedgehog.
What the hell?
One, because I feel that doesn't get enough love.
Sonic 1.
Sonic 1.
It's a good game.
Dude, the soundtrack.
Sonic 1 is slept on.
It's a good game.
It is.
Everybody's like, yo, Sonic 2, Sonic 3.
No one ever
that's
talks
it.
about the
Let me-
soundtrack of this game, though.
let me ask
no
you
one, No one
something.
talks about Sonic.
Soundtrack is dope.
Sonic
me-
1 is
No, that's
top
great
in the
soundtrack.
series.
Did you try and beat it in one sitting?
No, I got to like the third world.
Oh, okay.
Labyrinth
Yeah.
with the water?
I'd be compelled to try to
No,
get
no.
through the whole game in one
I
sitting.
forget what the third one was.
Oh, the Bobby Brown stage.
Yeah.
Man.
They took that
The
song from.
pinball, that's
Yeah,
the
that's
pinball,
Bobby
yeah.
Brown.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
fuck? People know that. That is Bobby Brown.
The
dude.
Bobby Brown stage.
No, I got one of the gems. I was like, dude, I don't remember getting gems in this game.
No, this
Chaos Emeralds, man.
soundtrack is crazy.
What the second stage music
Was
with
it-
the switches?
Was a
that change
Marble
up?
Zone.
Yeah, that's dope.
I love that. That,
Love that
no one
song.
ever. They always talk about Green Hill, and don't get me wrong. Green Hill has one of the best opening stage music all time.
It's my
But
favorite, man.
Dude,
Marble Zone does not get any credit.
No.
I
ever.
Swear,
No.
I swear Michael Jackson has something to do with this soundtrack
Of
also.
course.
It's talking about
Probably
3.
definitely. I'm sure
It
he's like a
sounds
ghost
like he was in this
writer
one,
for.
too.
I mean, a
lot
couple of
shit.
times you could hear, you could probably fit in a couple of
Yeah.
like all of, you could throw that in there. Any one of those tracks in there.
Yeah, and I was shocked. I was like, dude, this is dope. I don't play enough Sonic games.
Play Frontiers,
Oh, this is
man.
what the-
Oh, that's the marble. Yep.
This is where I call
The marble zone. Yep.
the lava.
Every time it switched up, I just waited.
Yo, I used to call me and my cousin used to call the lava fireballs, and they go up there. We used to call them bluffs
Because that's the noise
sound,
it makes.
That's the sound here. The bluff.
Watch out for the bluff.
We're like, watch out with them bluffs.
Sonic 1 was great.
Bluff.
It really was.
And the wongs. There we go.
Wong.
We call the bluffs and wongs. the force field.
The force field, right? That's the sound that goes bong.
Lord
Wong.
Chibalba just said Sonic tier list.
That's coming up.
Oh yeah, no, it's on. It's on. We have
We're gonna do that.
a ton of tier lists, man.
Yes. But and then last but not least, I told you I'd go back to it. So I went to Shadows of Mordor. So
Oh my god.
I said that I'm 53% through.
53%.
Yeah.
Why did I think? I heard
I
53 hours. I'm sorry.
No, no, no.
53
I'm like,
Actually, no, I'm like 38 hours in.
actually, that's pretty close. You're creeping
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm like 38 hours in because I'm doing other stuff. Like I know I could beat the game probably like 60.
And
Oh, but you're
I'm so happy that you really enjoyed the first one because your head's gonna explode for the second.
Second one is like
You're going to be like
everything that you like on the first one. They just enhance.
You
it.
might even say this might be one of the top 5 games I've
Yeah.
ever played. Like it's
Dude, this
up
game
there.
is so funny though.
I'm mad because
It's so
I
funny.
got it on day one, and that's when all the stupid
Transactions
yeah
and
all that shit was in the game, and then they took it out 6 months later. I'm like, God damn it, man.
I was fighting one of the generals,
Yeah.
and I was telling him earlier, his henchman. I think it was an axe actually. It might have been a
They
spear.
be throwing them axes. Yeah,
I think it
throwing
was
them
like an
axes.
axe or a spear. It
Yeah.
missed me. Hit the general. Killed his ass.
Oh
Hilarious.
shit,
His
that's
own
ill.
guy- his own guy killed him. I
That's
was like,
awesome.
So there's fuckery that
It be your own
happens.
people
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
There's tons of fuckery in this game, and it's so fucking hilarious.
Oh,
He
dude,
took-
it's
he
fun,
took his
man.
spot and then he got murdered right away.
His boy took his spot, and then he died.
Watching
away.
this shit makes me
Like,
want to
yo,
play
minute.
this.
He was captain for a minute.
And it makes me even more mad at Warner Brothers because not only is like DC games being held hostage, but the Nemesis system
That's been held
is being-
hostage for
it's-
years.
It's being held. It was going to be in Wonder Woman.
Yep.
And it was going to be in the Black Panther game, I believe.
That shit is all gone, man.
But
Garbage.
They killed that game too.
It's like you guys are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought because it's been such a long time, couple of months I think since I played it.
Mm.
I thought I was gonna forget how to do it. And I was like,
It's Batman.
I got this.
No, dude, that you
I was
can't.
poisoning people, watching them. It's stupid. Man.
It's. I want to play this so bad.
No, every time you pull up the clips, I'm
I wanna
like,
play
is
this
there
so
a way I can
fucking
play
bad,
this
dude.
again?
They had the execution. No, and they
Oh.
you gotta stop him.
Yeah,
from killing him.
yeah.
And I was like, I'll help you. I just shot the dude while he was waiting. I was like, who cares if you go up a level? I killed the guy for you. 'Cause last time I did, I saved him and he jetted. And I was like, nah, I gotta kill that guy.
I remember this game. I was so obsessed with this game. Like I 100% of this.
And Turbo refuses to play it.
I was like, wow, this game is fucking amazing.
It is amazing.
Look, I'm sure it's going to come to
Oh,
the
sorry,
Switch
sorry,
too,
right, 60 frames.
and
It's
they're going
not
to make it
going
60
anywhere.
frames, and
It's not going anywhere, and it's
it'll happen.
It's 107 frames on my computer right now. So shut up.
That's your computer, right? I'm not playing
There you
computer
go.
right now. It's going to be on the Switch
I
too.
don't want to play with the 6
Nope.
frames.
He just doesn't want to play it. Like he just makes up reasons.
If I get a Steam Deck,
I
then
want
we'll
6
think
frames.
about
I want 6 frames. But
60
it's
frames.
100 frames. I don't want 100 frames. Wow.
it. It just
And
needs to be
especially
60.
if you're a Batman like Arkham fan,
Yeah.
and this
Yeah.
has to do with swords,
Dude, it's
and
hilarious.
you're not touching this game because
It's a combination
I
of-
will, though.
It's the
I will.
dumbest thing I've ever heard.
It's a
in my life.
combination of the Batman, Arkham, Assassin's Creed, the like climbing and traversing and stuff, and it's awesome. It's done well.
It's
It's done very
one
well.
of the best.
Yeah.
I believe you. It's on my list. One day I'll play this. I will.
That 60 frame stipulation has to go though. Man.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you
that's-
need to
that's
get rid of
the
that
Guys,
shit.
it's 2025.
That shit is stupid,
It's
man.
2025.
Oh Lord.
That
You
is
know,
so
It's like
It's,
Lot of
it's a
mercy.
licensed game. It's not coming back out.
yeah.
it'll be
So,
back, man.
it's not coming
It'll be
back.
No, no,
It's
definitely
Look at
won't.
that, yeah. Warner Brothers.
That
No.
That shit is held hostage.
Warner Brothers.
that
Warner
is
Brothers will
hostage.
not let that. Is
When
not
you-
doing
when you
anything with
find
that.
in Transformers because they're not coming back out.
Yeah.
They're gonna come back, guys.
There's
Trust
more of a chance of Transformers, but
Unless there's a new CEO of president.
Yeah,
of,
if they
Warner
fire the
Brothers.
motherfucker and they put someone else in there, then you have hope.
Yeah.
But as long
Maybe.
as long as these dick
Maybe.
faces are there, nah, they ain't gonna.
Not now. Not now. This shit ain't happening.
you can play anything. Right?
No, I ain't play shit.
Yeah,
I had no time,
that's
man.
it. I think that concludes the
I've been
games played, yo.
I've been working.
So then that means we are going to talk about
What do you want to talk about?
That should be a sound
Let me
clip.
talk to you.
We should have a sound clip
So-
of that. So, what do you want to talk
Chat.
about?
So we're gonna go
What do you
ahead.
want to talk about?
We're gonna discuss the indie game of the week, y'all.
Aegis Defenders, released February 8th, 2018, developed by Guts Department, published by Humble Games, available on Windows, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and Mac OS.
That was 7 years ago.
Yeah, man.
The
mercy.
fuck?
Yeah, probably came out on
That was probably one of the first games we streamed.
Yeah.
Maybe.
2018, dude.
It's funny too because this game is categorized a lot like Metroidvania tower defense. It's not really Metroidvania too much. There's no, it's not like backtracking too much. It's kind of linear. There's puzzles, but it's the stages are very linear, and at the end of the stage, you get like a tower defense thing, which is pretty cool.
That's a weird split screen.
yeah,
It works, though.
I like how it moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually works pretty smooth.
It's got one of the most dynamic split screens I've probably seen in the game.
Yeah.
When you get together,
It's not static.
Yeah, it goes away.
Yeah, you start with 2 characters. I think you get more characters later. I think there's 2 more to open
Two
up.
more, I believe, and
What
they all
type
have.
of game? What type of game is it?
It's like a tower defense.
Yeah, it is,
It's a platforming.
It's a platformer.
Platforming at its core, but there's a tower defense at the end of the stage,
Yeah.
and you have to use each character's attributes to hoard off all the oncoming enemies that pop out that have like different
like
things they
Fortnite.
could do.
Like the original plan for Fortnite.
The original.
The original platform. No, you don't build a building.
Oh, so you know.
You set up turrets, you set up traps, and stuff like that.
And each character's got certain. I think Eric's character was more traps. My guy was more turrets. I had like a close combat hatchet-like thing. It was yellow, so when enemies came out and they were yellow, I could hurt them. He had like a rifle, long range, or was it an
Frame rate
arrow?
is just going away.
Was
I
it-
don't
you
know
had
what's
like a
happening
rifle and an arrow, bow and arrow thing. I think you had
I
also.
think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I forgot what the other characters had. I think there was a woman pirate chick. She had
Can you
like
switch
ninja
on the
stars.
fly?
I think. I think you could switch on the fly.
You can switch. Yeah, you switch. Yeah,
I think once you get more,
switch
you could switch the characters on the fly because they had special abilities, and sometimes you needed them to pass certain, certain parts. I know the other guy was like a monk. He was like red. He had like, his powers were like red. He was able to hurt red enemies. He had.
I would never picture this game as how you're describing it.
It was really,
Yeah,
it's
no.
like it's.
No, it is a platform at its core.
Very
but at the
unique.
end of the stage, you get those little portals that open where the enemies come out, and then it's like 3 different planes sometimes, or 4. But like, yeah, they come out, and you have to switch between characters and set your shit up. So, and then
It's
there's
gotta
like
be
maybe
better.
3 or 4 waves, and then that's the end.
It's got to be better than the tower defense in the new ActRaiser games.
Oh, I don't even. Yeah, I don't even.
The
remake?
tower defense part was really cool. It was tense. You had to really, there was a lot of strategy with it. You had to really use your head. I remember the last fight in the game was intense. It was awesome though. It was an awesome last battle. You remember it at all? The tower-
I remember it being good.
It was
I do
two-tiered.
remember it.
It was a big area, and we had to keep going. Like we were done one area, go to the other one. But then it kept getting big, and it just kept getting massive over the area that you had to set up and guard, and it got insane.
I remember it was a lot.
Yeah.
I remember it was a lot, but it was fucking dope. Yeah, platformer tower defense.
Platformer,
Exactly what it is.
Tower
That's
defense.
Yeah, those are the 4 characters.
This is a trailer I'm throwing up.
But it's a dope game. I recommend it to anybody. Yeah, to play.
Sounds interesting. I was never a big fan of tower defense. Like it is fun,
Sometimes,
but it's
dope.
like I only get like I can only play like 1 or 2 stages. Then I get bored.
Yep.
But this looks interesting.
Yeah, I'm not a tower defense guy either. This
Yeah.
shit, I didn't even know they had that element in the game, but it was really dope how they did it.
Now this looks good.
It was really fun.
I think this will keep me interested.
And you could buy stuff, level up your
that's
shit.
Art was cool. Now everybody had it was a simple skill tree, but you could upgrade your abilities and stuff. It was a great game. We had a great time with it.
I want a sequel.
And we have a playlist on the channel for those who want to check it out.
Word.
And this game always goes on sale too. Game goes on sale a lot. I think we got it for really cheap.
It's probably $5.
Yeah, it might be like a $5. That's a steal.
Yeah.
Steal for $5.
And there you go.
Word.
I think it was 20 when it first came out, but it's worth the whole $20.
The official level 857 seal of quality.
Yes.
You're
Aegis Defender. Oh man, such a great game.
yeah, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Another indie game that is missing a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Costs a lot of money, man.
Yes, it does.
This stuff costs
True.
It's no joke.
Damn. Steam has Aegis Defender for $19.99.
1999. Yeah, I think I
That's
remember that.
pretty pricey.
That's
No,
very
when
pricey
it first came out, I think it was
Oh.
2020. Yeah, I think it was 1999. Yeah.
I mean, they'll have a sale. I'm
it
sure.
goes on sale though. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it does frequently go on sale.
Their summer sale should be coming up soon.
I mean, is it worth $20? Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously, but
You're not getting ripped off.
yeah,
It's
you're
like-
not
it's-
gonna be
it's
like,
not
oh
a
my god, I
rip-off.
dropped $20 for this. No, it's actually an awesome game.
Right.
Nah. A lot of content. I think there's some sort of a Shovel Knight thing that I think I fucked up. But,
Really?
but I think I think he's a skin.
I
My
think you
character
might be
can go.
right. You might be right. Yeah.
And I think there's a Blaster Master thing also. I think I
There
messed that up too.
There
but
might be.
Wow.
No, there
really?
might be.
There's I think there's
I like little tidbits like that. Those are
DLC
always
like
pretty
that. They
cool.
did like a
Indie games show
crossover.
love. Indie games show love the other indie games.
They do.
Word. All right. I don't know if you guys want to do this now.
What's that?
Take a break now, and then
I mean, we got a lot to talk about.
Which one you guys has
or you
to
want to
tinkle?
just do? I don't.
I'm good.
No one has to tinkle.
Oh man,
Why do you have to say it like that?
You can't like
No,
say.
you answer. I wanted to see if you can continue to
Oh,
answer.
dear God.
tinkle.
Wow.
So wait. So does that mean is it time?
I think it's not.
Nah. Nah, Stikz. I'm asking the question. Is it time yet? Is it
I don't know what's happening.
time?
To smack the shit out of you.
To mute your
Yes, it
microphone.
is. Yes, it is.
Is it time?
Yo, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the news. You know what's weird? I don't know if it's my headphones, but I feel like everything is low and muffled.
Is it?
Might be.
It might be your headphones.
anyone
Let me-
else
Let me fix
experience
that.
it? It's probably my headphones.
I'm good.
Mine are fine.
Hold on. Let me
Okay.
see if I can get.
It's just that you wanted to hear this guy.
I didn't hear him at all, which was great.
Double Dragon.
How is it
Double
now?
Dragon.
Okay. Nope,
Liar.
still the same.
Bit louder.
Now it's perfect.
Okay.
This guy
Yeah,
said-
now it's completely different. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah,
Good.
this guy said double dragon.
Double Dragon at first stage.
It's always double.
Kev said, double dragon.
Doom, 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 doom,
All right. Here's the first article, y'all. We got 5 topics or articles to talk about.
Okay.
A lot of stuff.
God damn.
Five.
A lot of stuff.
I need
y'all.
another beer for this.
Here we go. Starting with this.
Now we gotta go through this pretty fast.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Joe.
Okay.
So, video game consoles are dead.
I disagree. Move on to the next one.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, could you dive into the article because I have my thoughts on the matter.
You know, I posted the article and I read it 2 weeks ago. I've totally forgot. So give me your thoughts and I'll read
I was
it
gonna
right
say,
quick.
what do you have to say about it? I didn't read the article,
I did. That
Turbo
was
said,
2 weeks
you
ago.
took me off guard. I need some time.
and you put this article up.
I did. That was me. I put it up after I read it.
Oh boy.
So I was just, that's
Oh man.
But you go ahead. Give me your thoughts about it.
Just the thoughts of consoles being dead. I think that consoles are not dead, but the point of a console
Mm.
is to have been an entry point into video games. Like it's the cheaper way to get into it.
Yes, it is.
That is dead.
Yeah.
It is. There's no longer a cheap way, besides like a crappy PC that can run low end. But as far as consoles being that entry point, that is dead right now, according because of the prices.
And you look at the emergence of handheld, like PC handhelds and stuff. There's a lot of handhelds in the market right now.
I would say an industry price would be anywhere 300 and under, which is still 300 is a lot still.
Right.
But anywhere 300 and under, that's where consoles need to be, or an option.
Right.
So you can get like an Xbox. What is an Xbox? Who knows? It's everything.
Right.
But you can get an Xbox Series S
Choc showed him that look. He said, like,
for, well, you used to be able to get it for 300. Used to be.
Yeah.
They upped the price. So
Yeah.
now that's not even the low end to get into the consoles now. So I could agree with that stance.
Yeah.
But
Man,
the article itself.
yeah, it's like,
yeah. What's the article about, man?
okay, they said, all right, the author here was trying to say, he makes a bunch of different points about why he thinks consoles are dead. There are too many alternatives for consoles now, especially now that, we're into the 450 range. The Switch 2 is more money than a freaking PS5 digital edition.
Mm-hmm.
And so people, it's just, I think the author is scared that consoles are kind of going out of the reach. They're not as,
It's families reach.
yeah,
stuff like
it's
that.
going,
Affordability.
yes, that and the good point right there. They made the accessibility of a family picking up a console for their kids. That kind of is over, and it's kind of going into the space where it's like you have to really work a job, make a lot of money in order to get like a really souped up
The
new hardware
diehard
console.
gamers who are gonna like sell out the Switch 2 and stuff like that. Those guys, yes, they're gonna have the systems, but you're not gonna get like a 5-year-old kid like, yo, mom, I want the Switch 2, and she's like, no,
Yeah.
you're gonna get a Switch Lite,
Right.
and you're gonna be happy with it,
Yep.
And
or
that's
an iPad. Even,
exactly.
Talk about
Yeah.
the prices of something that's gonna give them tons of freaking TV shows
Yeah.
just to keep them busy. Parents don't care. They
Yeah.
just want them to sit there and look at a screen.
That's
which is
another
sad.
point
is
that the article made too. There are too many devices to play games on. So if something
Come on,
is
man.
too
We had an
expensive,
M2, we had a CDI,
Mhm.
we had a Neo Geo, we had a Genesis, we had a Super Nintendo, we had
You're not allowed to talk about the
Game
Genesis.
Boy,
Don't talk
Game
about
Gear.
Genesis.
we had a Game Gear, we had a Turbo Express, we had a Turbo Graphics 60. We had too many options back then. But
Yeah.
most of those failed within the first month. But
Yeah.
we had a lot of options. But no one was buying those $800, $900 systems.
right?
We had $100 systems back then.
And
There's no Christmas. There's no Christmas system.
No.
right now.
Right.
It's not a thing.
That's the
Switch
thing.
2 is a Christmas system.
For $500.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
sure about
yes.
that?
And it's also with Sony making games for PC and Xbox going everywhere. It's like Nintendo is like the last holdout. They're the last big of the big three. And I'm not talking about J. Cole or
No,
Stop.
you
Stop.
couldn't even think about it.
Stop.
Couldn't even think about it. No,
no,
no.
but they're
If they get streaming right, which is not a console,
right.
Right.
if they get streaming right, depending on how fast the internet can get, that's going to end all consoles because then your TV, which can stream, like Samsung TVs and stuff, have the Xbox app and stuff like that. And then NVIDIA, you can stream those, and you get pretty good with those now.
Yeah.
So if that ever takes off, then kids are going to just be like, yo, I want my Fortnite player. And they're just going to turn on the TV, get a controller, and play Fortnite because that's all it is to most
Parents will
kids.
be like, get the fuck off the TV.
With no lag or
That's
anything.
free. That's
But we
free.
talked about earlier about in a different news article. I think it was last week's or the weeks before that.
Wasn't last week. It was the week before.
Probably the week before that, right? When we were talking about subscription services. It's like
Yeah.
they're not really going up. Like as far as they're tapping out as far as their growth because a lot of people still like to buy games.
Well,
You know.
we're going by a different time.
Right.
Because Xbox has just released a ton of games that people have been waiting for and begging for because it's all about the options and the games that are available.
Right.
Okay.
We're going by a timeline of a couple of years where there were absolutely no titles that people were paying for, so it wasn't going to grow.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they got Activision and put all those games in there, now they have tons of these new games coming in monthly.
Yeah.
You're going to see a lot. Like, I'm a subscriber now, and I was like, no, I was not for 2 years. I
Yeah.
don't wanna be-
Doom the Dark Ages on release. I got that day one.
Yes,
That's a
lot of
freaking awesome
people,
game.
You're going to see the numbers go up.
No,
Yeah.
Game
I'm saying.
Game Pass is awesome for that. That's the thing that separates them from the other streaming services, subscription services, is
When it
that they
comes down to
have
the games.
new day one games, but that's not something that Nintendo is going to adopt, and
Nope.
Sony's not going to adopt that
No,
either. So
they're
you
gonna
might
make-
see.
they're going to make more money that way.
Right.
But
You
I'm
know-
not doing it.
I'm glad they're not doing that. I'm glad they're not doing that streaming service shit.
Yeah, but new people aren't going to care.
Right.
They're
Fuck
not
it.
going to care.
But then again, if
We're the
cons-
last generation that buys physical copies of games and you know.
What's a physical copy?
Exactly. Well, I'm saying we're the last generation, especially now the people that are collectors and stuff. They're older.
but
You
if-
don't see younger collectors.
Dude, I'm just waiting. I hope it never happens, but if Steam goes down.
Oh God.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
there's no-
That's a video game crash right there.
There-
Steam goes there.
There's no young collectors because they don't value games like we value games. Them
Sure.
it's just like
Yeah,
it's
no,
just a streaming service, and I expect to have 1 million games in front of me, so there's no value to those games. Oh, I heard about this title, but there's so many millions of games in front of you.
Yeah.
You hold attention to that one title, and your attention will go away after like a week. But our generation holds value to actual games because we have to spend money on individual games. So you're going to spend day and night with that particular game. That's not going to happen with people who have these services because the values of games are going away. No
Well, it's
matter
more
what the
about-
title is, they're
Yeah,
going
you don't
away.
own anything. You don't own anything.
Yeah, you don't own anything. It's just
It's
there.
going to be more about the time.
And it's at your leisure. You could,
With people.
look at this. Let me play. It's like an arcade. You go to an arcade, you know, obviously you got your favorite game that you're going to spend a lot of time in your quarters with, but there's so much stimulation around that you bounce around everywhere.
Yeah.
Because there's so many arcades. There's not one arcade that has one game available. You know what I'm saying? It's like I see what it is, but it's like it's devaluing games, and that's sad. That's very, very sad.
Yep.
There are new collectors, though. There are new collectors, but collecting is
Digital
Also-
games collectors.
No, no.
yeah.
no.
Asterisk. Asterisk next to it.
collecting is still too expensive now.
Yeah.
Who's gonna buy a Nintendo game for $8,000? Like, come on. collecting is not something that's even thought about now.
Hey, I'll give it to you for 20.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
you get Samson for like less than.
It's out of its box. It might not
$10,000.
work, but I'll give you $20.
But I'm saying collecting even now is like priced out. Like,
Yeah, it's
that's
not
even
going to
thing.
be a thing. It's
Or
not,
they're
yeah.
collecting for the wrong reasons because they want those titles that are
Yeah.
super expensive so they can sell it off.
Yeah, those are the reseller.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not the same.
Nah.
It's not the same. So for them to be like, buy digital or should I just get into this? It's not even. There's no heart to it anyway.
Right.
So they don't care.
That reminds me of there was an episode of the heck, man. Damn it. It just drew a blank. I'm trying to remember the name. Scott and Retro Rivals. There you go. They had an episode where Scott had his son and it was a debate, physical versus digital. And obviously his son is team digital.
Of course.
Like,
And it was
There's
just
positives to digital. There's
no,
definitely
they were going.
I
They
love
they
digital.
both were going back and forth. You know, they both had good points. You know, and but they left it at a draw. It was like, all right, this is. What do you guys think?
There's
You
pros
know?
and cons to both.
They are. Yeah.
There's pros and cons. to
Yeah, I will never say that there's
There's
no
pros and
there's no,
cons to
there's
both.
no pros to
both. If you're
digital.
a physical
Yeah.
collector only,
Yeah.
I feel sorry for your
Yeah, oh,
storage
God, yeah,
situation.
yeah.
Your storage situation is
Yeah.
going to be disgusting.
Yeah.
You're going to have to buy it.
I like both. I like both. I like the option of both. I hope physical doesn't go away.
But there's
completely.
a feeling of guilt, not to keep this going forever. There's a feeling of guilt because the fact that I love Blasphemous 1 and 2. I've owned them both digitally. I feel guilty for
Same.
that because I feel like I don't own them.
Same. And I saw
I
the
just feel like I don't own them.
I saw the collector's edition. I'm like, fuck.
You
Too
know what I'm
expensive
saying?
now. I'm like,
But what if you just own the plastic that had a download on it?
oh
It
yeah,
makes me
that's
feel
real.
a certain way,
Yeah.
you know? Like it's, I still feel a certain way about it. Like I
That's
just
why it's going to just be digital. So.
I just need the game box art icon. When I turn on the console, it's mine. I can access it. It feels like mine.
What the
makes it
fuck?
feel
That's
like-
First of all,
it
you're lying.
It makes,
You're fucking
it
lying.
makes me feel like it's mine.
And
you know, it's mine.
no,
I paid for it.
just,
It's mine.
Just say, listen, I'm fucking lazy. I'm not trying to get up and take the fucking cartridge out every single time I want to switch games anymore. My ass is old.
Well, it's
I have
true.
a kid. I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. Just say that.
It's mine.
Just say it. And we will accept that as an answer. That's
It's mine.
actually
I
completely
turn
fine.
on the console. I access the game. I press A, and I'm in there. It's mine.
It makes sense that
mine.
that's how you feel, but come on, now, you're just lazy.
It's mine.
You're just lazy. Come
But they
on.
made it
Until
so
they
that,
delete the shit from your library. And you're like,
It'll,
what the
it'll
fuck?
never happen.
they made it so that physical feels so
be so
cheap
sure about
anyway. So it's like, oh, I bought it, but I get nothing for nothing.
It makes me think of
What did I just buy?
makes me think of Marvel Alliance, how that DLC is gone forever, and how TMNT the shadows you can't get. That's fucked up. Those are things that are made that people have bought and they're fucking gone. That
Those are
is
just
not-
two. Those are only two titles, but there's a
There's a
ton
shitload
of
more,
games,
and
man.
that is not fucking cool, man.
there's a ton
That
of
is
games
not fucking
that are delisted or you can't get them.
But not to drive it on and on and on.
Yeah.
But just one last thing.
Yeah, right.
If you buy physical, you should get physical.
Hey,
You should
look-
get. You should know what I'm saying. You should get something for it.
Exactly.
If I'm
Yeah,
buying something for $80, you better give me paper. You better give me art. you
Give
better
me a fucking
plastic,
instruction
you better
manual
give me
and a
the game,
cartridge.
Give me the data on it. I'm buying something for me to keep. If I'm buying digital, better be cheaper. I'm not getting anything.
It
there.
better be fucking cheap.
And that's all. That's all I ask.
That's fine. That's
I
agree with
think
that.
I don't think anybody will complain about
No,
that.
it's
Man.
fine.
I think everybody
it's
agrees.
worth it to get physical
I
with
think
all that
every-
shit. That's
I think
fucking
everyone
great.
agrees on that.
I don't want a statue.
No.
I'm tired of the statue.
yeah.
I'll give you the statue, but a digital code. No, that's not.
It's like
special.
to me, I think of it like a fucking fortune cookie. You know, you
Yeah,
open the shit, you get this
special-
little message. That's the code for your fucking game. No, I don't want that. I
I
want
just
that
want
shit.
the game. I don't care about the special editions.
Same.
This weird stuff.
Same.
Specs in the chat had a good comment about Africa. So if you're in Africa, good luck with digital. And I'll be honest, with you,
I mean-
as someone who's played games, digital games in Africa, yeah, it's I've played DRC in the Congo, and
Go to Starbucks.
It's-
hook it up.
you can do it. No, this thing you can do it. There's good internet out there. You have to pay for it. It's metered internet. It's not like how it is here. You pay for an unlimited service and you pay the same price every single month there. It
So
ain't
you
like that over.
You didn't play Game Pass in Africa?
No, I played. I strictly Switch. I didn't bring the Xbox over.
Oh, okay.
But you can. You can.
They should have an arcade beacon of Wi-Fi where
Right.
you go in,
Internet
you
cafe.
download all the stuff you need, head home.
Yeah.
Like that'll be the spot.
Right.
Everybody comes in, gets all your game stuff, go home, get it that way.
It's rough because you buy your gigs. I'll have I'll buy my 200 gigs for the month, and you have a meter, and you gotta make sure you download all your stuff, and you run out. You gotta go sometimes to the supermarket.
I don't like that.
And that's how it is.
Also,
play your indie games.
I mean, the resale market also is crap with the digital games. You can't really
the
resell.
industry don't want you to do that anyways.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just saying there's downsides to it. But anyway,
We
moving
got
on
it,
to the
just
next
us.
article. We got 4 more.
Everyone's getting upset. Like, yo, fuck this shit, man. Me too, man. Me too. This shit gets me heated.
Yeah,
This shit gets me really heated.
yeah, dude.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
we'll have a whole podcast.
Yeah,
on
we could
some
do
point.
another.
about
we
to say-
did a topic like this, but yeah, we
He'll
could
probably
do this
return.
again.
He'll probably return.
It never gets old, man.
Yeah.
It's only getting worse.
Because it
so-
gets
Yeah.
heated. It gets heated in here.
All right.
Yeah, it never gets old.
Consoles are dead.
All right,
Yo,
next one.
man, thought my voice is messed up. Why you
That's Turbo's real voice.
Yeah,
They're dead.
Ubisoft just dropped an image of Splinter Cell star Sam Fisher with no context.
Really?
What does it mean?
It means
What does
It
it
means a
mean?
new game is on the way.
really.
It means a remake is coming.
It means absolutely nothing. It means that they made Splinter Cell at some point.
wow.
They're like, yeah, this is just an
Okay.
anniversary.
Ubisoft
Happy.
has dropped the ball so many times.
Yeah.
Like when Metal Gear was over,
Yeah.
when Kojima was not with Konami anymore, there's a huge void in these stealth games
Mm-hmm.
that they could have stepped into and said, you know what? Now's our chance to make a Metal Gear game that people have been dying for because this game is huge.
Splinter Cell is like that.
Right.
That was a very awesome series. I
But
really liked it.
They killed it.
Especially
when,
Blacklist.
When Metal
Mm-hmm.
Gear was over, they killed it.
Blacklist was dope
How do you
Yep.
kill the genre when the top game in the genre was not available anymore?
because you have the tiny dick businessmen running shit. You can't have them running
But
shit.
that's money.
Yeah, it is. It
That's
is
all
money.
I think of is money.
But hopefully that they, they're showing that they're hinting that they haven't forgot about it. Hopefully.
I mean, they usually do this every 3 years. They
Yeah,
show, they show three.
they did do that with him
They
before.
showed 3 green lights.
No, they did that with him
They've
before.
done
I
this
believe,
before,
yeah.
and it was a mobile game.
But you know what? It probably was like how they Nintendo did Metroid Prime 4, like too early, right? You know, like when they show shit too early. Oh, fuck. We got too excited. We wanted to get people riled up. All right, let's put that away. We don't have nothing ready. Let's put that away. We don't have nothing ready. Maybe it's like another one of those things where now it's ready again.
Well, people are rumoring that it's the remake of the first game.
I think the first one should be remade because I didn't like the first one.
That's the picture.
You remember
they
my
showed.
When did the
complaints?
first one
The
come
first
out?
and second weren't that great. It started getting good by the third game.
When you could swipe with the knife.
Yeah.
That when
When
that
they gave him
happened,
an-
that's when I liked
Oh,
it.
you didn't like the elbow, the broken
No, because it was
elbows,
stupid.
like that.
It
But they
skipped
were
frames and it was
first with
terrible.
the 2-player mode too, right?
That was
For
fire.
stealth.
The original Splinter Cell was the original Xbox. I forgot when that came out.
When did they start with the 2-player mode? The 2-player mode was always the
Chaos Theory, was it?
I think
Or
it
no?
was in all of them, no?
No, not
No,
one
no,
and
no.
two.
I think did
not
Chaos,
one
Chaos
and
Theory
two?
had it, right?
I think Chaos was the third one. I think they started with the third one.
Yeah, I think Chaos. I believe Chaos
I
Theory.
don't
was
think
the one.
the
It was a
second one,
separate-
Pandora Tomorrow. I don't think
It was
that
a
had,
separate mode though.
it was a separate mode.
Yes.
It wasn't like there was a campaign and then there was a fake campaign, like 2-player campaign.
It was a
Yeah.
two-player. Like they weren't. None of them were
It
Sam
was
Fisher.
different, yeah.
It was like a blue and a red, and they had their missions, like 10
Dude,
missions.
remember those YouTube videos they had though? That was funny.
Oh, with the voices.
Yes.
Yeah. No, we had fun with that shit. That was a real good time.
Would you want a remake or you want a new one?
I would say I would be behind a remake.
Because they went more action based later.
Yeah, I would.
Which I liked.
Because
I
they
liked
would
those.
probably do one over. Because I think if you look at one, I think they left so many things on the table because of tech. You know, like there's so many things they could have done so much cooler.
Yeah, they
That
couldn't do
looks
it.
good.
Get rid of that. It does not look bad, but that fucking elbow is terrible. But
Doesn't look bad at all.
I
I mean,
fuck
it's kind
with
of
this.
dark.
Well, that's the point of the game.
When did they change the voice actor for Sam Fisher? Was
They changed him?
Well, yeah, I don't think he was the same guy throughout the whole entire
I didn't
series.
fucking notice.
I
Dude,
think
there's been no movie.
The
There's
last,
been no more games.
I think the last
Blacklist was the new one. and the-
Blacklist. I
and
think
the
they
one
changed.
before that.
I think
Double Agent.
No, the one after Double
Conviction.
Conviction. Yeah,
Conviction.
Conviction.
Those are different. That was a different actor.
I
Yes.
think Conviction and Blacklist have the same actor.
Yeah, the last
many
two
Splinter Cells do you
games that were
There was
released.
a bunch of them.
like 6.
They had a bunch of them, dude.
That wasn't bad, but
No, there was some real. They were like
5 or 6?
really. 2002. Shit. 20. What the fuck?
what?
Why did you
Oh.
say
That
that?
was the last.
Why did
Splinter
you have to
Cell?
say that?
23 years
Kevin
ago.
Fox?
23 years ago was the last Splinter Cell?
Shit. No, it's
23
part
years
one.
ago.
Part one. Part
Yeah.
one.
No, Blacklist was.
Oh, no,
hold
that
on.
was part 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
What the
I'm about to say this.
I was about to say Blacklist didn't come out.
Blacklist couldn't have been 23 years ago.
I was gonna say
Blacklist was great, and the co-op campaign was Sam Fisher and his partner.
It was.
Yeah,
Did we play that?
one. Yeah, we did.
Really?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, no, and we played.
Was part of the black dude?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we did. Okay. Yes.
The one before that, Conviction. Those guys
With the
were
blue-
not.
they were not,
They
okay.
were not. I
That
think
was tough, right?
They were tough
Yeah, in
missions.
Conviction, they would run you down.
Actually,
Yeah.
that's shit. August 20th, 2013.
13.
That's when Blacklist came out.
Shit, that's still a long time.
Yeah.
Jesus
Christ, man.
12 years
Not that
ago?
far.
Fucking Christ, that's a
They've
long
been
time.
That's crazy.
12
hinting at it.
years.
And they still didn't say nothing.
Who was the voice actor of Part 1 when you healed? He said,
That was Michael Ironside.
really?
Yeah, that was that. Yeah,
He was like nutting when he gets
yeah,
fucking
every
healed?
time he got healed, like,
Or maybe it was Jeremy Ironside.
it was
Because
Jeremy Ironside. Oh, it's Jeremy. What I call him?
you called him
Said
Michael
Michael.
Ironside.
I said what's it?
Michael.
or maybe it was Jeremy Irons.
Ironhide.
I
Yeah,
said
maybe you're talking about the Transformer.
no. I said well, yeah. I got Michael Ironside here. Michael Ironside.
I threw an Ironhide in there.
Ironhide. Trans-
Wow. Threw him
Ironhide.
off.
Yep, there
I
was one.
call
off
the
completely.
new wrestler WWE on. I think she's on Raw. I call her Rosie Perez. I forgot her real name.
Bruh, come
what's
on,
it?
man.
I call people wrong names
Bruh,
sometimes.
come
It's
on,
messed up.
I'm not even
on,
going to go there.
Yeah, you're like Flavor Flav, man.
Roxy.
Yeah,
Giving people names 'cause
yeah,
you can't
yeah,
remember.
yeah, yeah.
Roxanne.
Roxanne Perez. Okay, Rosie
All right.
Perez.
All right, moving on.
Moving on to the next
Turbo
article.
knows how to kill it.
Hopefully we get
Yeah.
some more stealth action
For sure.
coming soon.
We need some more turbo stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
Ubisoft needs to redeem themselves. Even though people act like Assassin's Creed isn't good.
Yo, listen.
And it is. All right, multiverse players, say goodbye. This game will always hold a special place in my heart.
There we go.
Yes, there will never be another game quite like
Yo,
Multiversus.
Kid Amazing.
It's amazing.
Oh,
I have a feeling
What's
it's
up,
Michael
kid?
Ironside. Yeah, I have a feeling. Sometimes I get it right.
Okay.
It's funny. So on Twitter they had I think Warner Brothers posted I think there's like an Arkham collection, something with Suicide Squad and one of their other games. And they said, "Oh, go in the shop and buy them now, whatever." They got flooded with bring back Multiverses. Bring back Multiverse. Everyone's like, "Yeah, no, who cares about these? Bring back Yo, this shit got flooded." And I was like, "Oh, let me join in on it."
It's like
And-
the Nintendo Playhouse with the lower the price.
Yeah, no, it's same thing. Same type of energy too.
Lower the price.
And
We
I
don't
made sure
care.
to put in there, I was just like, I said, no one cares about this. If you
Right.
bring back Multiverses, people will actually start to care about your company again. And this time, don't come out as a live service. And then everyone retweet.
Damn.
So, yeah, obviously the fans are still very, very passionate about this game. I'm very passionate about this game. Very, very unfortunate that this is officially done. But the cool thing is, it's spurred to
Hopefully it lives on.
to fan projects. If people don't know, it's the Multiversus Beta Plus, which is based off of how the beta played, and Multiversus Infinite, which we had the designer, developer Hakio on the podcast to talk about what they're doing, and they have a lot of stuff coming out since this is officially over, because they weren't going to do it while it's still active and be disrespectful. They got some things planned, and they're letting me in on a couple of things, and I'm excited, man. I think that's the beta. Yeah,
He just threw him up.
yeah. No, he threw him to the side and he went straight up. So I think that's like a
This
bug.
is the beta plus.
Yeah, because the beta, they have to make it. They have to do some back shit. They have to take out what the new ones have.
Yeah.
So or make they have to make Superman like that now, unfortunately. And they have to make Jason, because Jason wasn't in the beta. So they have to make a beta speed. They have to do all that shit for.
But they take out all the people. Like, just have the beta, the beta game, and that's it.
Oh, this is just the beta. They don't
Just
add
polish
nobody
up,
new.
Just polish up the beta.
But they recently announced Pickle Rick for the beta, so people were excited about that.
Oh yeah, that's right here.
Pickle Rick.
Yeah, they had a trailer for him.
Rick.
They said even though his moves looked very similar to regular Rick, they did say they're working on his moves so that they're different. But it was a cool trailer. It was actually pretty cool. It looked like the game that I know.
Yeah.
There goes Pickle Rick.
Yo, that's ill.
Bones.
But yeah, obviously, since we're cool with Multiversus Infinite, there's things that we can't talk about. But yeah, they're working on some awesome stuff, and they're letting us in on it is pretty cool. And yeah,
Pickle Rick though.
That's ill.
Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick. That's funny.
Yeah,
But yeah, looking forward to seeing what both of these guys have.
yeah,
in store.
man. That's and there's not being sold. The cosmetics will be earned in game, and this is just all from passionate people. So that's good that this game's
Did they do anything special on the last day? At all?
The actual
Like when the
creators,
game
I
was done?
don't think they did. I think they put out some tweets, but I was at work. I couldn't even check to see if they did.
And it's still playable at home.
I
right?
think you
If
could play just
downloaded it.
in the lab, and I think we could have offline
If
matches.
we download, you can still play offline.
But I don't think you can download it now.
No. If you download
Yeah,
it.
if you download,
Right.
yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
But it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone, and they left. That's all Warner Brothers, man. I still see tweets hating on Tony. I'm like, no, that's Warner Brothers, dude. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's crazy too, because like when something like that happens, I get it. You know, I'm fucking pissed about it also. You know, but it's like don't start putting your blame to people that don't deserve it.
Exactly.
We're getting Harry Potter, a new version all polished up for the Switch 2. That's what they're talking about now. So let them cook
Hogwarts.
with the new Hogwarts.
None of us
Legacy.
played that shit either.
I heard it was dope though.
Yep.
I heard it was very
I
good.
played just the what
Considering
was
I
it
don't
like?
play or saw any of it.
Hell,
I'm not a
seen-
Harry Potter fan at all, but I played the first just the tutorial part in the beginning, and it felt like a Arkham kind of.
No, people swear by it. Even Mikey B's, who doesn't play games, he actually.
Damn.
You like how I threw that in there?
Casual gamer.
He got it, and he actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So a lot of people swear by it. And
Yeah,
so
so if you love being a wizard, you want to be a wizard, you can do some crazy shit in there.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You got that Mortal Kombat year-end edition, whatever it is. They're done with that too.
Oh,
Yo, Mortal
one.
Kombat is cursed, man.
it really is.
That
No, this is the problem with Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 11 was freaking awesome.
It was.
They didn't need to come out with Mortal Kombat 1 so soon. I felt they came out with it so soon. Everyone
It was like
thought
years and years, man.
it was so complete, package, expansion, everything. The art, everyone had great costumes, great story, and like.
They thought it was.
And
time.
one was good. It was a great. It feels good. It's a good story. You know, it's well made. But I
Didn't
think
sell.
it came out.
it didn't sell.
It came out too soon.
So yeah, we're
Didn't
upset
sell.
about multiverses, and
Yeah.
Sorry.
yeah, hopefully these fan projects do well, and if they do, you will be seeing them on the channel.
Word.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
Moving
There
on.
you Oh snap! All right, Nintendo says this. They say, please don't remove the film layer from your Nintendo Switch 2 screen.
We'll make sure we don't. Moving on.
I'm just saying. That's
All right, next.
Nah, they were just
All right,
saying
next.
that was intended to make it shatterproof.
Yeah,
Perfect.
but people even
Really?
no, right after people read that, they said, "Oh, I'm gonna rip it off anyway."
Oh, so you don't need to have a screen protector?
No, this is a film. You put a screen protector over that. They said this is a film to
Wait.
make sure the glass doesn't shatter if you drop it. for
But isn't that
kids.
what a screen protector does? That
I'm saying? This is like a film, so it doesn't shatter.
So
It's not a screen protector.
they put a movie over the
All
screen.
You know, if you get a phone and they have the fake screen protector on it, and it looks like ass, so you rip it off.
it's
Looks
usually
like
just a
ass.
piece of plastic.
That's what I'm saying. It's
What?
not. This is not. Nintendo is saying that this is not that. Don't just rip it off.
Oh, I see what you mean. I
That's
got
what
you.
I'm saying.
I got you.
They're saying it's more than film, but it's not a protector.
yeah, that's why I was
So
confused.
please get a protector so we can take more of your money.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what they want.
Are they gonna have a
That's what it is.
proprietary screen protector that only they can?
Of course, it's going to be $75.
yeah, so they can, yeah, exactly.
Yes, it will.
So they
I'm
can
sure.
overcharge.
Terrace.
I'm sure we're gonna
Terrace.
see people online doing it anyway, and then they're gonna let us know it's okay to take it off. But just in case it breaks everyone's system, saying Nintendo said don't do it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's nothing really much to add about that.
It's
Nope.
going to
That's
be
it.
made in.
That's it.
Yeah.
Not really. No.
It's going to
So
be made
now
in
on to the
imported
news
class.
today.
Yeah, this
Things
happened.
in news today.
This was live streaming right before we went live.
Yes.
And that's the Sony State of Play.
Play. State of play.
Yes,
man.
there was a state of play today.
There was quite a few games. that
5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
There was some things.
Yes.
I saw some things.
There
I
was some
saw a
interesting
thing.
things. I can run down a line quick with some titles that they said.
Just give me some highlights.
Baby steps.
No,
Let's
no.
talk about baby steps for 20
No,
minutes.
no,
Oh, no.
no, don't pull
Do
that
me a
up.
favor. If you're going to talk about this, just go in the order of the article that you put
I'm
up in the
starting from
chat.
the bottom because they started.
Oh, my God. All right.
Now we're here.
Well,
now
no,
I
I'm saying
gotta-
they started with the top thing at the end. I'm saying we start from the bottom and go up.
Okay, so we're going to start from the bottom and go up. All right.
I mean, we're not going to talk much about any of these, but
I just want to show at least some kind of.
Baby Steps is the game they showed a couple of years ago about a guy who is walking and you have to move his legs, and it looks like a joke game.
I didn't see that. Oh, wait.
You've seen it.
Oh, you've seen this. Yes.
Yes. It's a guy in his
All right.
pajamas looking
Sorry, I
like
had
he
to
has to
pull
go
this up.
piss or shit or whatever he has to do.
Call me a hater, but I feel like this is the biggest waste of time I've seen.
Hater.
This looks like a Dreamcast game of a drunk dude that looks like he lives in Long Beach, just
What, I tell
stumbling
you.
over.
I'll tell you what it is. It's a streaming game.
Yeah.
It's a streamer's game. People are going to play this online. and they're going to just have people laugh. It's going to be hilarious to watch people play this.
This looks hilarious just watching this.
What kind of a suit? What is he wearing that suit?
Yeah, it's
Yo, the
not
way he's
it's not
walking
the
is
prettiest
hilarious.
Game. It's not the prettiest game.
Yo, that's hilarious.
But
The balls it takes to show this.
No, it's like Octodad or something like that. It's like
No, dude, it takes balls to show this in the
like-
presentation.
It's like the game. Was it Up or what you had to? It was a co-op game. We had to climb.
Yeah, up.
You had to climb up to the top.
Yeah,
Then there was a guy in the jar with the hammer.
over, up and over, or something over.
Something like that. Yeah,
Something
these
over,
are-
I
these are
believe was
rage
the name of
quit-
the title.
These are rage games that people play
Yeah,
and people laugh at it.
yeah.
It's gonna
Octodad
be-
is another one. It's like you
It's
Trying
just
to get
hard-
through-
It's gonna be hard to play.
yeah.
The animation of him falling is hilarious, though. It's
Yeah.
it's just gonna be funny to watch the falls.
I'll name a few quick ones. Everybody's Golf.
It's a joke.
You know, it's Hot Shots Golf sequel.
All right,
Yeah, Pac-Man is a special character, which is like, huh?
it's
I
Namco,
didn't-
right?
No, it's not Namco.
How the fuck they get?
I guess they are for this one. I don't know. Usually they're not.
Huh.
But Digimon Storytime, Stranger. Okay, that's good.
That looked like a Pokemon game that Nintendo would make.
Ain't nobody need to pull up.
You aren't
Digimon.
hyped about this, Stikz?
I am.
The hot shots.
I have all the Hot Shots Golf games. So,
Jay loves them shits,
Yes, I love these.
but you never like Mario Golf.
No, not Mario Golf.
Okay.
Not at all.
Has to be hot shots.
I look at Pac-Man getting it in. Pac-Man getting it in
You know
right
what?
there.
Just for this,
He's
I
not
might
golf.
be
He's not
playing
golf.
this, man.
It looks silly though.
I just love seeing Pac-Man. It makes me
Yeah,
smile.
man.
That looks good.
He used to be fuck man.
No, the best golf game is
Puckman.
Puck,
Wow.
Nintendo
Puckman.
Switch Golf. Best golf game. Go play
Whatever.
it.
Whatever.
Wow.
Survival climber, Karen. Karen.
Karn?
It's CAIRN.
Here, let me show.
But
some,
it's about
Karen.
climbing a mountain.
Oh, I think they showed that.
Oh,
before, a while
you know
ago.
what? I watched a it was a YouTuber. He's like a real life mountain climber,
Oh, Namco is publishing Hot Shots Golf. for
There we
Switch.
go.
and he was this guy on YouTube. He's like a real life mountain climber, and somebody sent him a trailer of this game,
And he was feeling it.
and he was like, "Oh my god!" Like it was,
He's a mountain climber. So.
yeah, and like he was like trying to. They showed it to him to see how realistic it is. He's like,
Dude, I tried to
"That
climb.
looks."
You
really-
ever went to the wall and tried to climb that
Yes, it's not easy,
thing?
dude.
Dude, I got to like maybe just over my head. I was like, I can't
It's
move.
funny, is it's like
I can't move anymore.
it's like a giant puzzle game, and then
Yeah.
it's like an endurance test, and it's like it's,
You think it's just strength to pull yourself up? It's
No,
like,
no,
you
no.
can't. I don't know where to go.
you have to get the right angle, get the right footing, and it's
Yeah.
it's not easy. Man.
Jay couldn't
It's not
climb because
easy.
he's a coward.
Oh God.
I was shocked by how little I got up the wall. But they put me on like some advanced wall. I'm like, put me on the baby one.
Yeah.
But
Not
you got
this
like the
one.
linguini arms to pull you up. You ain't gonna
Next game.
Yeah.
Disrespect, bro.
And Queen of the Arm.
So
Now you
Yeah.
said this is cool. You have to pick what arm and shit to use. You can
That's
like,
terrifying.
and your foot, where to put your foot.
I don't know if I play it, but it does look interesting.
That's
It looks
terrifying.
interesting, man.
It does.
I don't think there's much like it. I think I saw a mountain climbing game before, but I don't think there's
You
much
have?
like this.
No, you
Yeah.
see it in Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
Wow.
It's as accurate as it gets.
That's the whole game. That's all you do in the game. You just climb a mountain.
Zelda mountain climbing simulator.
They should do that. They would sell
It does
that.
look like it. It does look like. But
No, that looks cool, man.
well, a lot of these games during this whole thing look very artsy.
Yeah.
Very artsy. A lot of titles looked very odd.
And as long as the mechanic in the game is fun,
We'll see.
then it doesn't. To
We'll
me, anyway. To me, it doesn't matter what it looks like as long as it's fun.
Oh,
Dead.
He got caught. He got caught.
Dude, I think I'll just jump off the mountain.
I would just jump off.
That's what I did in Tomb Raider. You just dive and break a neck.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Yep, your fingers are gonna be.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Yep, your fingers gonna be.
There's
Them,
no way.
them
Torn
tips,
up.
I don't even think about that, but
them
yeah.
tips are gonna be ruined.
Dude, there's no way.
So they probably have like a management system.
Yeah.
Where you have
Yeah.
to like
There's
bandage
no way I
yourself
would even attempt to climb.
in the
Free
snow?
climb? Hell no.
at night.
Dude, I wouldn't climb a curb.
You
Oof.
better tell me like the fucking Triforce is up there or some shit like a like a fucking
the
genie in a
glide
lamp or something.
You get to glide down on it.
Yeah, oh yeah, that'd be dope as hell, dude. Come on now. I'll probably fall from that.
God, man.
Next game was Sea of Remnants, which looked
Yeah.
like a pirate. It was like a pirate game, but also artsy. It looked very colorful.
See, a remnant sounds gross.
I'm not
Remnants.
I'm not huge on pirate
That shit
games.
sounds disgusting.
Damn.
That could be a
Well,
million different things.
What is that? Dragons in it that had ships and typhoons and stuff. It was pretty crazy looking.
Butt pirates.
I was just
Let me
with
stop.
the Butt Pirates and Sea of Remnants sounds terrible.
No.
I don't want to play that game.
Remnants.
sorry, man. My bad.
But as me not being a pirate fan, this game did look interesting. It looked fun.
Is it with all the colors and shit?
Yeah, I'm not I'm not a
there's
pirate
others.
fan.
There's others, but this
I didn't
one-
see this.
No, these guys look like puppets.
Puppets.
Puppet's dead as hell right now. He's choking.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, damn.
You look like a transformer.
Yeah, that's a gruesome death. That's an agonizing death.
Curse of the Sea of Remnants.
Curse of the Sea Remnants. There you go.
Oh,
It looks-
okay.
It looks pretty crazy though.
It looks good.
But like I said, you have to be a pirate fan.
I'm not a pirate
Look at
game
it,
fan.
boom, pop, shoot stuff out of a cannon. That's charm.
Boom. Pop it like toast on your ass.
I give it. Dude, I thought this was that
That's
point.
good.
I thought it was that point and click.
Fable.
Game. Nah,
No, I'm saying.
Yeah.
that point and click game.
Point and
It's
click
like
game.
yeah, it has a dude with the blonde hair with the little curls.
Game with
I
the
said
blonde
the-
hair.
I
Leopold.
said the title before, but I forgot the name of it now. But yeah, it's a bunch of them.
Point and click game.
Island of
Monkey Island?
Monkey
The-
Island. I thought it was a 3D Monkey Island,
There we go.
but it's not. It's Sea of Remnants.
So it's not point and click.
No.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, look at this lobster.
Yo, what the fuck?
It looks
the-
crazy.
Oh,
A lot of stuff is going
yo, she looks high as hell.
on. So it is.
Why does that mermaid look high?
J Big says I'm not playing a One Piece game.
Ah!
But yeah, it's another artsy game.
Looks interesting.
They had Sword of the Sea, which is a game that you said you probably would never play because it's by the people who did Journey. You don't
no,
you don't
no,
like
it's
Don't
not-
stop.
Believing.
It's not. That's not it.
Yeah, that's not what we're talking
Not-
about.
No, it wasn't Journey.
But no, this is the.
That would actually improve the game if they played that
Yeah,
song.
yeah, the entire time.
Yeah, I would be like, all right. I'm,
I like Journey. It was a fun game.
no, a lot of people love that game. It's
Good
on a
song,
lot of
good
people's.
song.
They made
top
Abzu.
Well, good group.
They made Abzu also. So a lot of these games got high critical praise, but this looks like a direct sequel of Journey.
Oh my god! This. Oh god.
Oh God, this. He's
Oh
oh
my
God,
God,
this.
no.
Oh God.
How does
I'm
it
not gonna
how
like
does
this.
it
This is
Journey?
not for me, guys. Just to let you know, this is not for me.
But looks like they've come a long way.
Is there combat at least?
They just showed them surfing.
He said, "Is that a giant enemy lobster?" from
Oh, so you're just
Historical
surfing
Pirates?"
around. All right.
He's like, "You're not putting me on the menu at Red
Yeah.
Lobster.
It had a critical point that you can hit.
Get your hands off me."
Realistic as hell. But
I mean, it looks cool.
nah, it does.
It doesn't look bad, but
Like I said, it
it's-
looks like an evolution of Journey.
yeah.
I don't know if you go online with people and not talk anymore or what.
I just want an ending that, that like, actually
just
tells
want a
you what's
more-
happening. Like,
You want a more profound narrative?
yeah, well, I want a freaking like. I don't like the open ending. Like, whatever you think the ending is. I hate endings like that.
I do find
Like
it
the
weird.
open to interpretation.
I find it weird that there's fish in the air. I do find it.
Nah,
weird.
bro, you're just grinding.
It's called fly fishing, sir.
Fly fishing.
Yeah.
And
That was kind
grinding.
of cool. He was in the bubble, whatever, water.
The game you saw that had all the
Surfing through it.
colors was Tides of Tomorrow.
You just gotta get pitted, bro.
So Tides of Tomorrow they showed, and this was like, remember I used to complain how games are all brown.
Yeah.
Like in
Oh, yeah.
Nintendo 60, not Nintendo 64, the 360 days.
It's racist.
Yeah.
It's racist.
Well, this game has every color you could possibly imagine.
Wow.
Because this is the most colorful game I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
And it's not Rainbow Break.
Nope.
You think it was?
I'm glad we've never seen a game of Rainbow Break.
Why haven't we seen this?
Stop
game?
asking
Oh,
those silly
dear
I
God.
don't know if it could be a good one.
What's the next game?
Well, that was Tides of Tomorrow.
Tides of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh
Let me
shit!
show
I
that
didn't.
quick.
I didn't put footage of that.
That was first person, I believe.
That's when I checked out.
Hey.
Yeah.
When
Another
first
first-
persons ever pop up, I check out. I'm like, no, I'm waiting for something else. With the exception of Perfect Dark, because that actually looks pretty
This
fun.
doesn't look
Does
bad.
it?
I'd say, like I said, it's very.
What is it? A mystery game? Like
It is colorful.
I don't know, man. It's like you're following
a multiplayer
ghosts.
story.
You're following like ghosts of other characters.
Tsushima.
Seeing what
If
they
the
do.
narrative is good, and it's not like a multiplayer, like online
No, it
multiplayer
shows
type
like
game.
shadows of what they did, whether you go that way or another way.
Okay.
So I don't know how it works, but it like shows you what they did, kind of.
Oh.
So I don't know.
Hey man, if the
Please,
story is
let's
good,
choose.
I'll be down.
Looks like some Xbox type shit with the first person.
I would try
Yeah.
if there was a demo. I would actually play this. I'd try it out.
Yeah, it looks
Not
odd,
bad.
but.
I'd try it.
But says, I'm the first at the midnight console release.
Yo, I saw people in the city the other day by the Nintendo store.
No, they're waiting there for like 2 days.
There was like maybe,
God,
I would probably
Lord.
say like 10 heads. There was like 10 heads.
People are waiting for it today at Best Buy at 2 p.m.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah. I was gonna tell them there's a good chance you'll probably get it. You could just show up,
Dude, could you imagine?
but I can't. It's illegal.
Can you imagine the smell on that line?
Trash.
Now, look
I
what
can
they-
smell it from here.
I can smell it.
No.
Yeah.
If
Smell the greasiness from here.
if they were releasing a Smash Brothers, it'd be a Stinky.
Oh
line.
no, that whole they'd
Terrible.
they'd have to shut down the city.
Back to the game.
Sorry.
Bloodstained, the Scarlet Engagement.
Oh, this looks really good.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like this. I like this. a lot.
Co-op. Did I see co-op?
It looked like it was co-op. to me.
Possibly.
I was hoping it wasn't like someone following you that you switch between, but it looked like co-op to me.
Might be an option also.
Yeah.
It
Maybe
looked-
like the game we're playing.
Right.
The Gal Guardians, it probably has something like that.
Probably. It
I
was
have
either.
I have to wait and see for this one. Me personally, I didn't really like.
Stikz was
When I
hating on
saw-
this.
I kind of.
That's Final Fantasy. That's a Final Fantasy movie.
Final
Bloodstain.
Fantasy Bloodstain.
Bloodstain, man.
That's Bloodstain.
Castlevania.
That's Bloodstain.
Bloodstain, dude.
Nah, I thought it was
That's
like
co-op.
Castlevania like.
Yeah, there was two. Wait a minute.
That
Let
was
me go
no,
back.
There's two throughout the whole trailer.
There is co-op, right?
They didn't announce it, but that looked like co-op to me.
That-
Right there.
what the hell?
There's
It's two people.
There's two
Yep.
people.
Well, they made a couple of multiplayer games. They made Bloodstain the original multiplayer also, so it's not out of the question.
I think it looked dope. I
I
was a
think it
fan.
looks fine. Like it looks okay, but some of the hokey stuff they were saying in it had me thrown off.
Stikz was hating hard.
They were saying some corny stuff.
It took over.
They were saying uppercut, uppercut. I was like, dude,
I saw you.
please cut that off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, please.
Nah,
I
he-
hope you could turn the voices off.
He's exaggerating, man. It
Ooh.
wasn't that bad.
You weren't
It wasn't
listening
that
hard
bad.
enough.
Yeah, I was there. I was listening.
But
It looks beautiful.
listen, I'm
though.
a huge fan of Bloodstain. I backed it. My name is in the credits.
Not for this
So-
one though.
Yo. What's wrong with you?
I gotta hate on the
He
hater,
said I
man.
backed it, but not this one.
This was not a Kickstarter.
Heel sticks, heel
Just
stout.
found out.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
shit.
Just found out about
If
this.
it was, you wouldn't back it though. No, it's not. It's not.
I wouldn't
You
have.
said you want to back it.
But
Nah, it looks good, man.
I hope it's good because we don't have a Castlevania.
Or a two-player one.
And I was like, "Dope, this is throwing me off because it looks like Castlevania, but I
That
can
looks.
tell it's not."
That's pretty.
I
Cool.
want him to announce another Blasphemous 3.
You probably have to wait
Well,
like
the
2
way
years.
they just did Ninja
Probably.
Gaiden, so
They're gonna wait on that one.
yes.
With all this shit coming out?
Speaking of which, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound.
Ah,
Oh,
the
ho,
best
ho, ho,
part
ho.
of the entire presentation.
I do have to say that was a
Listen.
dope trailer though because they played the music.
Yeah,
Ah,
I think they
Kenji.
did the trailer very well.
this is the trailer.
That looks sick though.
the
Yeah.
fact that you could play as Ryu Hayabusa's dad before he got killed in part 1 is
pretty dope.
insane. And this character looks fucking crazy. I love her design. Look at that design.
It's
Komori.
pretty
Her
dope.
design looks so cool.
Yep.
Oh,
And I think I don't know if they moved the date up, but it seems like they.
they said July 31st. I thought this was end of August.
I thought it was August
Wow.
too. But yeah,
I'm surprised they didn't include what was the name? Akane and Kazumi.
Nah, I'm glad they didn't. Keep them
I
out.
think
this is
that
back
aren't
in the
they?
day.
No, this is back in the day. They're too young. They're not even born yet.
yes.
And this is
exactly. They're
Kenji. This
20
ain't
years
Ryu.
old,
Put their
18.
mothers in there or something.
Ooh, just play the game.
You'll never know. I mean, because that Komori could look like
Could be a
she's-
mother. Yeah.
You never know, dude. When this comes out,
What if they
I'm
gave
gonna
it?
have to.
Then you get a 2D Dead or Alive.
What if they did the Shadow of the Ninja treatment,
Yeah.
No.
where it looks beautiful, it looks everything,
Don't
and then,
don't
and then
put
you're
that-
like,
First, why'd you put that in the universe?
No, I'm joking.
These
Why'd
are
you
the
put that
people-
out there for?
These are the people who made Blasphemous. They
I
can't.
know,
Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
They can't do wrong.
It's the
man.
blasphemous peeps, which means
They
day
can't-
one.
they can't do wrong.
Not only am I gonna get this game, but I'm definitely gonna get a big jug of lotion.
I don't.
Yo,
I,
man.
dude,
Spec said.
What
Spec
the-
said Stallion's friendly fire is always on.
Always, baby. Always. Turbo
Wow.
knows Helldivers. Papa.
Sony also
Oh, God.
announced they announced the controller out of nowhere.
Ain't nobody care about that.
yo, that was a cool. No, actually, they look cool.
It looked cool.
They look cool.
It's an arcade.
Did they
stick.
put a price on it?
No, it's probably gonna
No.
be like $300.
He said, fuck that.
$1,000.
Well, it's a wireless fight stick.
Oh, that's gonna be.
It's gonna be expensive.
Yeah, it's gonna be pricey.
It's gonna be expensive. It looks cool though. It's no disadvantage,
Hold
but it
on, let me
looks cool.
pull up.
No disadvantage.
It's one of the best designs I've seen for a controller.
You getting it?
No,
Okay.
hell no.
That's
got
for people who
arcade
play
stick.
fighters, and you're a coward.
Oh,
I have an arcade stick. Got
bro.
one.
Dude, I need that as a soundbite now. We gotta get
No, you don't.
We gotta get coward.
No, you don't. No, you don't. But I didn't expect hardware in this. at
Same.
all. So I was like, oh, snap.
It actually looks good, man.
Looks polished,
Yeah.
but that price is gonna be up there.
I don't. Yeah. It's
That's
kind
why
of scaring me.
They
It's
put it on there. They're like,
kinda, I mean, arcade fight sticks are expensive.
That
Always,
that
they're
better
always-
come
They're
with the
expensive.
VR. That better come with a VR headset.
Right.
That looks beautiful.
and a fucking
Like
steak.
a cheap arcade fight stick is like $100,
Yeah.
and that's like a cheap one.
Yeah. Looks good. Looks good.
Then they had Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, which looks like it.
Let me
had-
stop. I'm joking.
I agree.
I'm joking.
I agree.
Damn.
But it looks like it just has a bunch of DVD extras of video behind the scenes of making the game. Which
Nah,
is,
that
could be
looks cool.
It's
I
got
think
Mortal
you could
Kombat
probably see
2.
most of that online. But if it's new, that's cool. The games, I mean, you can get Mortal Kombat Trilogy. You can get Mortal Kombat 4 for $1.
I mean, they did it with they did the same thing, something similar with Tetris Forever. They did like
The throwbacks, yeah.
they'll
So
throw like commentary, like a DVD extras, like they show behind the
But-
scenes.
They have the Game Boy version of Mortal Kombat.
Ew.
And the Game Gear.
Sasquatch is in the building.
Sasquatch.
And he's 8 minutes behind.
What's up, man?
The Game Boy version.
Yeah.
Who
like,
wants?
you know, this
Who's
is the
wanting
same-
that?
What is the same people? I think they did the Turtles collection and a bunch of other collections. So they usually put everything in there.
Right.
But I mean, I don't want.
Dude, I just want to Shaolin
I-
monks.
I don't want to play Mortal Kombat on Game Boy.
Why
I'm
not?
sorry.
Why
That's
not?
not. That's not.
It'll be like
something-
Castlevania on Game Boy. You don't want to experience
No.
that?
no. But the behind the scenes stuff does look cool. Some of the DVD.
And it's got Mortal Kombat 2.
I know.
man.
I would buy the DVD. I wouldn't.
I wonder
Buy
if
the game.
video will be on the disc. It might be.
I've always
downloadable.
hated that Sub-Zero
Yeah.
design from Part 3.
Threes. Yeah, it's not even the same.
Look
guy.
like his old dad or something. Like,
Yo.
come on, man.
It was the same dude. It's his brother.
They're like David Hasselhoff.
I just want to see that.
Ew.
I
Damn.
wanna
She
see
got hit in
that.
the freaking eye. You saw that?
She was
Oh,
selling
yeah.
it. She was selling.
I want to see that stuff. But yeah, so that's that. And they had Romeo is a Dead Man.
I saw it.
Which is by Suda 51.
I was drugged out. That was No More Heroes. That
It looked like No More Heroes to
Yep.
me.
The
Yep.
same people who made that. That looked interesting. The beginning of it's like, well, what is this?
I was like, what is this art?
It looked cool.
Yeah, it was like some vicious, weird shit
Oh,
going
no,
on.
it was very vicious.
It looks
Yeah,
cool.
I was like, what is, dude? Look at my man's
Oh.
face.
Because it looked like a
He
homemade.
lost half his face. Show me.
Looked like a homemade animation.
Yo, it looks like it's hand drawn, kind of.
It looks like Beavis and Butthead.
I like it.
It looks like something you'll see on Cartoon Network at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's when it's time to go to bed.
And the dog is
Ah,
telling the devil to come kill you.
dude, what the
Yeah.
fuck,
Oh, yeah. Wow.
dude? What the? This is
Like he's half dead.
freaking graphic, man.
What was it,
Yeah,
Half
we-
Dead Man?
He's
Yeah, I
half
don't
dead
think-
man.
What the hell is this? Yo, what's up with his cells? What?
Nah, it'll turn into the other type of game. You'll see.
I never saw this. What the hell?
Yeah, No More Heroes Part 4. That's what it looked like.
Yeah. It turns into
Oh.
a polished No More Heroes.
Oh, this looks like Guyver.
Polished No More Heroes. That's foul.
Well, I'm saying it's
Yeah, it looked
older.
vulgar.
It's
It looked
older
like
now.
a.
He threw that in there too, right? He threw that in there. I saw that
But it
comment.
looks reminiscent.
Oh, wow.
Of it.
It does.
Oh.
Well, it looks-
It does
it
look like No
looks
More
evolved.
Heroes.
That would look like that on the Switch too.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Oh wow.
but it's that type of like
Goofy.
psycho thought process.
Yeah, goofy
Yeah,
entertainment.
Borderline psychotic.
it's
Yeah.
super stylized though.
Yep. It's
You
probably
just
fun.
gotta-
It looks
you gotta
fun.
chop through 100 people.
Yeah, it looks fun.
That looks cool.
Drugged out.
So that's interesting.
He's got a gun this time.
Yeah, you
That
gotta
was like the
pop.
second thing.
You gotta
And
pop a gummy when you play that.
This one, I'll just say this one. You don't even have to look it up. It's Thief in VR. Okay.
Yeah, don't look that up.
That came out.
Yeah.
Capcom came out today with something that you didn't think you were gonna hear. Pragmata.
Yo, this look freaking crazy.
So they showed more of that.
This look freaking sick, man.
That's the in space thing. They showed like a
This was crazy, though.
quick thing before, like
Okay.
a teaser, and that was like 2 or 3 years ago. I think.
Yeah,
So people didn't expect to see this ever again.
but
there's a game. There's a game here, folks.
she's on his back.
Skip it forward a little bit because they have this.
Oh, talking about this
Yeah,
shit.
they were showing the Tesseract.
The chips.
the Tesseract.
that shit looked like the Tesseract, dude.
I was like, yo,
It's
it's
the
Resident
Matrix.
Evil. And I was like, nope, it's Capcom though.
Show the game. There you go.
Yeah, we didn't get a Resident Evil today, but who knows? Maybe
I think
This is actually where I started watching the State of Play.
it's like the second thing they showed.
Yeah, this is where I started. But
I
I
mean,
was
it
like,
looks polished.
bro, this looks freaking
That looks
crazy.
insane.
It looks fucking
Wow.
good, man. Holy shit! This right here, I was like, what, the-
guys, this is Death Stranding. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Like
man.
it looks exactly the same.
It looks.
You know what's funny? I thought it was Death Stranding at first. At first glance, I was like, Death Stranding?
You're gonna see that.
No, this looks cool, man.
No, it looks really cool.
It looks like there's stuff to do at least.
Yeah.
I saw a little bit of Vanquish in there too.
Yeah, it's Capcom.
Reminds me of
Yeah.
Starfield.
Not
Starfield.
Sega. You think it was Sega? This
Yeah.
is like it kind of reminds me. of
Weird
your
Sega. Weird Sega shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
You fighting
this looks
zombie
dope.
robots?
You would think
Wow.
Platinum had something to do with it.
Oh, if you heard if the soundtrack is fire, you know they
Yeah, but it has a little bit of your game.
get this little girl off my back.
A little bit of Astro Chain in it.
Fuck.
Why didn't they name it that?
Get this
Girl off my back.
Get this little white girl off my back.
But
Wrong with you?
That's the name of the game.
Get this white girl off my back.
Get little white girl off my
This
back.
little white girl.
Yo, you're stupid.
first,
Wow.
they showed the first thing they showed was the puzzle game. Al.
Oh yes, dude. The
Yeah.
Tetris community is going wild right now, man. They're
They showed the Luminous Arise.
Yo, what was the hate shit that I said? I said this looked like a glorified light show. What was that?
Yo, yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah, mad disrespectful.
This is
Oh
not-
my
this is
God,
not
dude.
Fantavision.
I was joking. I
Oh
was
my
joking.
Heel
God.
stallion, bro. Heel stallion.
But I'm saying that
It's
was
like the
real
4th
game.
of July.
They're gonna come out through the screen.
Yeah.
No Fantavision for the PlayStation 2.
Look at this.
It was a glorified light show.
Oh, it wasn't.
Yeah.
You can't play
Yeah.
it.
It was fireworks.
Oh, that's it.
Yes.
That's trash.
As soon as I heard the music for this,
I thought it was
like,
Tetris
you know.
Connected, like a sequel.
Yeah. No, you know it was the same.
well, I
group.
thought I heard the music and it was like, oh my god, they're making another Tetris game.
No,
that was my
no, no, no.
my predictions.
Yo,
Nope.
Yo, Specs is crazy. Whose white baby is the simulator?
Wow.
Whose white baby is it?
Wow.
You gotta find the mama.
You gotta find the mom.
You got to get the test
She
results.
left me with the
DNA.
Who's white baby?
Who
you
let
got to
this
get to
white
the.
baby out here.
It's got this white baby in space.
You got to get. That's the plot. You got to get to the. You got to get your test results
so
for your
crazy.
DNA test.
Got this white baby.
She ain't mine.
You ain't finding no black baby in space.
No,
Oh man. All right.
He's not wrong.
All right.
He's not wrong.
We have went off the deep end.
Yes.
I do want to play Luminous though.
But this
looks-
actually
art
looks,
looks crazy.
This looks fucking dope, man.
You could actually combine Luminous and the last game we were watching together. It's like
Yeah.
so much like stimulation happening.
This
You
looks
couldn't
like
tell until about right here.
Geometry Wars kind of looks like as
It
far as
looks
like
Very
the
weird looking, man.
but this looks fun, man.
I like the music they were playing. It was like that Tetris Connected shit.
But it
I
was
like
playing
that
that type of
I
music,
like
yeah.
that type of music going on.
I just know I can't get past a certain part. in
Yeah,
Luminous.
yeah.
I get far, and it's like I'm dead.
I hate it because my only gripe with the Luminous games is like I can play it, you zone out
Yeah.
and play it,
Then you're done. Though.
but the problem is when the colors change,
You can get
that
thrown
fucks
off.
me up, man. It
Did you-
throws me off.
Did you guys peep those lizards on the side bobbing their head?
Yeah.
That shit was ill. So they were
Yeah.
like, that shit's dope.
This is also in VR too.
Oh god, no, fuck that.
PS5,
I can't do VR.
PS5 and PSVR. I mean,
Last-
listen, they get every game they can
I know.
because it's pretty much dead.
I miss VR.
I know.
Extra stages, extra speedrun stages in Astrobot, Ghost of Yote, or Yotai, is it?
I don't know.
Yotai.
The Ghost of
Is it
Yote.
Yote?
Yote.
You'll tie.
Ghost of Yote.
Yotai.
They didn't show anything of that.
Yotai.
They just said there's a special state of play in July for it. So
Boo.
that's what it was. And then Metal Gear Solid Delta, which they showed a bunch of
Damn, when the hell
jokes.
is that coming out?
Soon. I don't have the date here though, but yeah, it's coming. Neo 3. I mean, I wasn't expecting that, but there's so many
games like that.
so many ninja games.
It looks great, but I mean, there's too many games like that, man.
I wanted to play the Nios too, but Dark Souls.
Neo. Sorry.
Is it Neo?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Not Nio.
Nio.
Big disappointment. Al, you're gonna be disappointed at this one.
Oh boy.
Final
can't wait.
Fantasy Tactics: The Evilest Chronicles was announced,
Yeah.
and it looks like a pretty half-ass remaster.
No, man. Why?
I saw it too. I said, "Oh, just play Triangle Strategy.
It's not
Really?
too- it's not-
Just play Triangle Strategy. You'll be happy. You'll be
It's
fine."
not 2.5D. They have the classic mode and a barely different
Why?
mode. If you want to see it real quick, it's
They had so much.
disappointing.
Oh.
It is the first game.
He's having a breakdown over there.
Why?
He's having a breakdown over there.
First time?
I almost don't want to watch this. Actually don't want to watch.
You know, just do it for a live reaction because we actually want to see you have a breakdown, and so does the chat. So I mean, if you want to just check it out.
All right, fast forward.
Yeah, I saw it listed and I didn't.
I was kind of disappointed because I never played the original, and I
Yeah.
was kind of like, oh, this is my chance. I might do it now. And then it was like, what? This
God
looks like-
damn it.
I thought they were about to show some dope ass shit.
Yeah, it
I thought
looked
it was gonna
cool.
look like that. I was
Yeah.
about to say,
I mean,
that's
if
actually
it,
fire.
It doesn't
That
look
would
like
be
this.
dope.
Watch, keep watching.
No,
Oh my god, no.
no. It looked like.
Well, that
it
looks.
looked like a clean.
That's the
emulator.
old. That's basically the.
It looks
the first game.
Same. No, it's the first game. Yeah, but then they showed the original on that. And I was like, okay,
That's the first game.
less pixelated.
They didn't change anything.
No, it's just less pixelated.
Yeah.
I hate
It's-
them. I
it's-
hate them walking in place. It pisses
Yo,
me
this is
off.
like that's a lazy.
It looked like a lazy thing.
That's
That's
exactly what I.
lazy.
If they did that with Shag Force 3, I'd fucking kill someone.
That's fucking lazy.
Yeah.
Aw,
It
man.
was not something I was excited.
That was a great game though when I played it.
Yeah,
I
no,
was so
that was-
addicted to it.
But tell
But
me,
now-
Triangle Strategy gets rid of that.
Yeah,
It takes that
Yeah,
away.
yeah,
it
yeah.
gets rid of Final Fantasy Tactics completely.
But
Won't
it
even need to
sucks
play
though
it.
because it's like.
Yeah, they had their chance. Maybe they're gonna do it like Final Fantasy 7.
Bizarre. You don't even have to do it. Don't even play it.
Remember how they released that fake remaster,
Yeah.
and then they said the remake is here too. Baby.
I don't know, man.
Triangle Strategy, y'all.
They had Silent Hill F, which I like to refer to as Silent
Oh,
Hill.
that looked great.
Which I like to refer to as Silent Hill.
What? What?
Silent Hilf.
Silent Hill.
Hilf, because they put an F at the end.
Silent MILF.
Lord.
Silent Milf.
That's a different game.
Yeah.
That is another game.
Yeah.
Please stop.
But please stop. You have to be
I
of
would be
age.
interested.
Chalk's like, before this gets worse, please stop.
But no,
So this is the Silent Hill?
Silent Hill F is looks like a Japanese horror game.
She looks
Oh,
dark
Lord.
as fuck.
I know
dude.
people who want a Silent Hill game might be very disappointed, but
Hmm.
this is a horror game. It looks like Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame with no camera.
Fatal Frame with no
Yeah, I'm
first
good on
person
that.
camera.
Just a pipe.
Just a
Yeah,
pipe.
it looked like they just weren't getting hurt, and they were just stabbing the hell out of it.
Yeah, they were just.
If you wanna move
It looks like you die at every enemy.
Oh my
It
god.
didn't even look like you could like win.
It looks terrifying.
Oh
but
my God.
It does look scary.
It looks scary.
So
as
if you
hell.
guys want to see Chalk stream this on the channel, you let
Yes.
us know. Hit 1 in the chat, and we'll
Yes.
get him to play it.
Hit that
Yes.
like button also, man.
Yeah, hit like
hit,
button.
like, hit that one button. We gotta see it. Choc will play it.
And if you want him to, yeah. If you want to see him play it day one, get that super chat going, man.
Choc, this doesn't look that scary. I think you can do it.
Bizarre said, I want it, but I still do have fight. You got to play all those games. Bizarre, you behind. You behind. You got to
Yeah,
play all
see,
them
Paul
games.
C loves the Tactics Advanced. Those are good. Why don't they remake that?
Look at
Damn
that,
it.
Choc. Look, Choc.
No thanks.
Those are actually good.
You wanna play this?
Nope.
What's the problem?
No,
You,
you got ones in the chat, bro.
you wanna play that?
Oh, shit.
Everyone in the chat hit
You
one.
got one? Look at that face.
I'm gonna play that.
Look at that face.
Hit one in the You want to
Bizarre
see?
wants you to play that.
Oh, there you go.
We got Kid Amazing in there. There we go.
No,
Everybody's.
it looks terrifying.
Choc, you can't deny it.
The people have spoken,
People
man.
want to see this.
Yes.
Halloween.
This is entertainment. You got to give the people what they want, man.
Dude, they want to see you stream this. Man.
Nah, man, and it freaking runs buttery smooth. It was
Look,
amazing.
that's-
When does this
that's
game
Silent
drop?
Hill. It's got to be like October. It has to be.
Yeah, no, it makes sense if they.
I would
drop
be
this shit.
front row watching Chalk
Oh
play
my
this.
god, look at
Word.
this. Oh my goodness. Oh no, you got to walk by the scarecrow.
And then it turns into.
Oh no.
Yeah, J Pix is like one.
Just that alone.
I don't like that movement.
Just
dude.
that alone. Just
Oh,
walking by
God.
them, you don't know if they're gonna come after you. Like,
No, turn this fucking game.
I was waiting for you.
He said, turn this fucking
I try to
game
leave
off.
it on as long as possible.
Oh.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh
Um,
shit.
All right, we got two more left, y'all.
Yeah, this was a surprise.
I'm gonna skip to this one first because you know what I'm gonna end with.
Yeah, of course.
So we have 007 First Light, which looks freaking amazing.
It actually looked very good.
It looks like an Uncharted game.
It
but with
looked-
007 gadgets and a car.
And it's third person.
Third person.
I'm going to say it again. Third
Thank you.
person.
Sequel to GoldenEye.
Third
No,
person.
nothing to do with GoldenEye.
Third
It has a
person.
theme song. It does have the theme
That's
song.
all you need.
I'd
I'd play it. I'd play this. I'd play
Dude,
this.
this looked fun.
It looked cool. And there goes Morgan from Walking Dead.
Yes.
Nah.
He's acting in there.
They got that.
Look at
Oh,
that.
nice.
Yeah.
It's like a movie, man.
Wow.
Jay Pix said, I will make sure he plays it.
Buy you.
Oh, man.
Actually, Chuck, they buy the game for you when you play.
If they buy
You
the
have
game
to
for-
play it if they
I
buy
mean,
the
yeah, if
game
they
for
bought it
Yeah,
for you.
if
If
you
you
have
bought,
to-
if they
deny
bought the game for you, you have to
Deny
play
it
it,
if
dude.
they bought it.
Chalk is miserable right now.
You
If
let me
the
see some,
game
uh,
gets purchased for me,
We'll skip ahead a little in it because it gets crazy.
Oh, it does? All right,
Yeah.
let me skip a little forward.
I'll
Because that was exciting.
play it.
That was
They'll
like,
show gameplay.
It
though?
looked a lot of gameplay, yeah. It was,
Right
it
after
looked-
here?
It looked like a movie.
yeah, they showed.
This really looks like Uncharted.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And Sony's not doing anything like it, so they're like, yo, somebody do this, please.
Wow.
And it's good because you don't have to have him climbing shit.
No, there you go.
They might have the probably
It's like,
the game director of Uncharted probably worked on
It's
this.
probably Uncharted like slash
it's like a Hitman also.
Hitman. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh,
of.
that looks.
Yeah.
This looks good, man.
Look at that. He popped that dude.
Throwing shit. That
Yes.
just kicking someone off a balcony
Yes.
is an automatic
I
play.
kind of get vibes of what you call Perfect Dark, but in third person.
Yes.
Nice.
Because you still got the gadgets and stuff. Too.
Perfect Dark would have been a first day purchase if it was third person, but I still am a fan of what I saw.
From what they showed, it looked crazy. But this looks great.
Wow, car chases too. Oh,
Actually, I
man.
might have missed the car chases. Shit.
This is
There's
cool.
a car, yeah.
I guess they just showed so much shit that I just forgot.
But
Wow.
when they first announced this, I was like, 007. Okay.
And
Paul,
Shawn,
I'm
Shawn
not-
Michaels.
Paul, I'm not getting a Steam account. I'm not getting a Steam account. Sir. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not getting a Steam account.
I'll set
it's
you up,
made-
Chuck. I'll set you up,
Chuck, they can
No.
gift you. They can gift you stuff.
No.
They can gift you things.
dude. I'll set you up,
You'll
Chuck.
never
Don't worry
know
about
what's
it.
on there.
I'll
ma-
set it up for you, bro.
It's made by the Hitman.
They can
dude.
give
I
it
got
to
a
my
laptop.
Xbox or my PlayStation.
I got a laptop for you, bro.
I'm good on that.
The
Just all I
final-
gotta do is
I will make him play 4 hours.
I'll make him
And the biggest surprise of the night, they had Marvel tack on Fighting Souls from Arc System Works.
Yeah, this shit was
Yeah,
out.
let's talk about this game.
This shit was out of
Dude.
control, man.
Oh.
Game that I will be playing.
Oh.
4v4 fighting game
Oh.
by the developers of Guilty Gear.
This game looks like pure fire.
Dude, where'd this come from?
I don't know.
This is a
Wait,
shadow
it's a
drop.
Marvel-
It came from people's dreams.
I'm glad it's here.
People were waiting for Capcom so much to do this versus game. And they're like, nah, we don't have that license no more, y'all.
I just like the reaction that everyone had from it because anytime like there's
But they
an
were more
announcement,
shocked.
yeah, they're like, first of all, what the fuck is this? I thought this was Cosmic Invaders, but I was like, that's not the graphic of
No.
Cosmic Invaders. I'm
Nope.
like, what
I
the
thought
fuck
it
is
was-
this?
I thought it was Captain America and
Black Panther.
Panther.
I thought this was that rumored Avengers game, a new one that's not like live service, but a new one that was being rumored.
Look at this
Dude.
game.
This is
bro.
gorgeous.
Then I
Beautiful.
said, this is mad
This
Japanese.
is, dude, it's so
bro.
beautiful.
Dude, it's named Tokon.
See, the thing I couldn't get the whole time, I'm like, wait, 4v4, does it like, is that like,
They'll explain
can 4
how.
people play on a team?
Right.
Because
Don't know yet.
Because if that is the case, all right,
That's crazy.
it's the same thing as Marvel Rivals. I don't play games like that. However, if I could play with my peoples, I will try to learn how to play the game because it's just fun to do that.
Well, I know they announced there was one person with 3 assists, or you can be one person and switch out to your other character.
Yeah, like
like a tag, regular
yeah,
tag.
yeah, regular tag.
I don't know how they're gonna incorporate the.
Ghost Rider.
Switch.
This
Wow.
is
4 would be
sick.
insanely intense.
I would hope they have
It
a
just
demo
looks-
before.
Yeah, this
I'm
looks.
pretty sure they
Ghost Rider looks so.
No, he looks sick.
Or they have a play
So does
test.
Star Lord.
No, you know what looks insane? Fucking Storm.
Yeah.
I love her design in
Completely
this.
different, but looks.
Yo, Doctor Doom.
And
Dr.
all-
Doom looks.
He looks fucking sick, man.
He looks dominant, man.
Actually, oh,
Not our design in this is just like
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
like Marvel Rivals. It's
Yeah.
Look how the background
Insane.
goes in and it goes in and it keeps going back further and further. That background
yeah.
is like multi-layered, and
Look at
Storm
that
just
Storm.
looks.
and it
that-
matches the art style of the game.
Yep.
Storms never look like that.
No, she looks dope.
This is like
She looks a
freaking
little thick. You know what I'm
4v4.
saying?
Dragon Ball Fighter Z right here.
You know
man.
what's messed up? I kind
It's not,
of
though.
if you look at it, if you kind of look at it, if you change that to 3 planes, they could have got away with the Guardian Heroes type Marvel.
That's
looking
why
like
I want
that.
them to do
They
it.
could have changed that to
Oh,
a Marvel. They
God.
could have. Oh my God, I could see it too.
It just looks so clean.
It's too beautiful.
And no one asked.
Nope.
No one knew this was that.
This
Yeah.
is
No one knew
sick.
anything about this.
All I gotta
always
say
said,
is,
I said I wanted Street Fighter Alpha like it, and now it just popped out with
dude,
this.
Marvel games have been killing it. DC needs to leave Warner Brothers, and like DC's getting ruined. Like Marvel's
Marvel.
killing it right now.
Marvel Tokon.
Yeah,
The very
WB
odd
Games,
name.
garbage.
WB Games could suck a fat one.
WB Games is trash.
So, Choc, you're getting this day one, right? You definitely get
Marvel Tokon? Yeah. I'm getting Marvel Tokon game one.
I'll have to try it out.
Right after
Silent Hill
uh,
F? No.
right after Silent Hill.
He said,
It looks like it feels. It looks like it might feel like Dragon Ball Fighter.
not like
Z.
Dragon
No,
Ball
man,
Fighter.
it might, man.
No, it's
I
not.
see a
Sky,
lot of
man.
similarities. I see Chuck. You could.
We
You,
listen
do
to
see a lot of
fighting-
similarities.
we've listened to fighting game historians talk about this game. It is not like Dragon Ball Fighter.
You gotta stop playing, man. I
You
just. I
jump
saw it.
past
I
the
saw it with my
plane, you
own
jump
eyes.
up, you do
He
Marvel
knocked him
versus
up.
Capcom
He
up.
warped to him.
I
It's
feel
Dragon
like-
Ball
I feel
Fighter.
like
that's
it's-
Marvel Capcom
I
shit.
feel like it's gonna feel like Marvel versus
It's more
Capcom
versus.
with a little bit of a infused with some Guilty Gear flavor.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
There's gonna be
Dragon Ball has
Fi-
that dashing
It's not Dragon
combo
Ball.
thing. That's
Look at him.
definitely-
Look, he just did it.
What, they're in the
Dr. Doom
air?
just did it.
They're in the
That's
air?
Ver-
Dr. Doom
Versus.
just did it.
No,
That's
man.
versus.
The way he fell, he just fell just like Piccolo.
Well, we don't know how
He
it's gonna play
fell
because
just
it's not
like
out and there's no demo or anything. So
I can
that
look
remains
at-
to be seen.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I see it.
Should policy, no, Al, we the community are gifting Choc Silent Hill Day 1.
I think that would be very entertaining.
They're like, nah, we're going to see this. We're going to see this live. We're going to get some popcorn.
Why do you all hate me so much?
Yo, I want a 5-hour
Yo,
stream.
Fighter Friday.
I want a 5-hour stream out that shit.
Frightening.
Frightening Fridays.
Friday.
You know what? When is this stupid ass game?
Probably in October, which is the perfect time to play.
They'll keep tabs on it for you, Chuck. Don't worry.
They're going to let you know.
I'll do the
won't know.
rebrand. I'll rebrand the logo. Frightening Friday.
No,
You
we
will
ain't
get the
rebranding
code.
nothing.
You'll be
I'll just
alright.
put the stupid game on and let y'all see me shit my pants publicly.
Yes.
All right? Gee, I can't stand y'all. Yo.
Sponsored by Dude Wipes.
Yeah, bro. Sponsored by Dude Wipes.
If we get a do wipe sponsor from that, fine.
Hey, whatever, man.
Cool.
So you got to do the what was that?
Fight or
what game
Flight
was it?
Fridays.
What horror game was it that I think it was there was a trailer that had for the game where they had people play the game with a heart monitor on the screen.
Oh, there was a bunch.
I forgot
of them.
what game it was.
It was a
but
bunch of them.
It's
Yeah,
freaking hilarious watching.
I think it was.
that shit.
Shout out to Poised. He has a pretty dope channel. He does a lot of that. He has a heart monitor.
That's cool as
because
shit,
he
man.
streams like a bitch every time. It's amazing.
That's fucking
That's why,
hilarious.
yeah.
That is hilarious to me, man.
He'd be
I
like,
love shit like
"What's
that.
around this corner?"
And you see the heart going.
Yeah, his heart's through the fucking roof.
But watch this game be like Capcom versus Tatsunoko.
That's the
fine.
vibe.
Which
That's
is
the
that
vibe.
wouldn't be bad.
And it's still dope though, because it's a good game.
Yeah.
That game gets stuffed on.
Yeah,
That wouldn't be
Tatsunoko
bad.
versus Capcom was still fire.
But the way that shit looked to me, and the funny thing is, before this even came on, maybe a couple days ago, Victor Lucas put on his on Twitter, "I want an Ultimate Alliance 4." Now, give me an Ultimate Alliance 4 that looks like that.
With a budget like that.
God.
Give me that.
Jeez.
I will fucking lose my mind.
Bruh.
That is.
Nintendo's like, no.
How the hell did
I want
the
an
system will
Ultimate Alliance.
explode.
Yo, how the hell did they keep this under wraps for so long?
I mean, they got
They've
it.
been doing that with Marvel games lately.
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about
Yeah.
the Rivals. That shit just
Same.
popped out. Like, what the fuck is this?
Same.
Rivals. Was,
Victor was still waiting for that Wolverine. No.
No, he was. He said, "Where's Wolverine? Where's Wolverine?"
But we still have Summer Games Fest. And
Yep.
there's still a ton of games that haven't been announced.
I think we're
I
gonna
think
get a lot of
it's this
surprises.
Saturday, I believe, right?
World premiere is Friday.
I think it's Friday.
Oh, Friday.
I think
I thought it was Saturday.
Xbox Showcase is Saturday or
This
Sunday.
weekend.
Yeah.
This weekend too. So
So we got a lot of stuff
next
to cover.
podcast,
I'm
we will
looking-
be covering those.
I'm looking for 3 things from Xbox. That's all I asked for. 3 things. I'm looking. I want to see more Perfect Dark.
Mhm.
I want to see more Fable,
Mhm.
and I want to see State of Decay 3.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's all I want to see.
I'll make a call.
Yo, please do, Choc.
I'll call my
But-
peoples.
We also have
Silent Hill for Choc. No, I'm just kidding.
no.
Oh,
we
there's
also-
more?
We also have the Switch 2
Oh,
release tonight,
yes.
but we will be saying farewell to the Switch 1.
Yes.
This is the last night that it shares the spotlight.
Right after this bathroom break.
We will be taking a bathroom break.
As of right now, yes, everybody, you know what time it is. We got a break going on right now. Hell yeah. And that means that we're soon gonna be announcing the next winner for Level 857 monthly game giveaway. That's gonna be topping next month. So you guys could be the next winner right now if you go to 857ent.com/giveaway for your chance to be our next winner. Get your ass a free game. And I gotta be honest, we got a lot of Street Fighter games there now. You could possibly win a Street Fighter game in there too. Street Fighter 4. I think Street Fighter 5. There's a copy of Street Fighter 5 in there. There's a copy of Street Fighter 4 in there. Yeah, we were able to get our hands on some new codes and shit. So yeah, you guys need to get over there right now. Well, no, don't get over there right now because you might, step outside the podcast. We want you to keep the podcast on. Maybe look in another window and then you can do it that way, or wait till after the podcast. There's just so many options. But y'all, it don't even matter. If you don't even feel like entering the giveaway, y'all could think about the Patreon, the Fourth Wall, man. They got membership on that as well. If you do it on Fourth Wall, you got it's the first free month, man. First free month. You can check out, see what kind of perks you got going on right there. Get your permanent discount on that merch. I gotta start wearing most of the merch too. I'm gonna start wearing the merch. Actually, when I come on the podcast, I got the
As you should.
as I should. I got the new what is that thing? It's coming in the mail. The AirPod case, the 857. It's 857 podcast edition, man. It's coming. It's coming. You get many different types of flavors. I got the red one coming. Got the red one. You can also get it in the original blue that we got on the in our logo, on our banner.
That's fire.
So it's and I have to show off the Level 857 beer pint glass. I'm gonna get that. Yeah, that's coming also.
I'm gonna drink from that during the podcast.
Yep.
I'm gonna put I can put some wine in there because I'm classy.
Yep.
I love how the community wants to come together and see me cry on stream.
Yes.
I'll tell you one thing. There is nothing like online watching someone play a scary game and seeing them get terrified. That's why I watch Corey Kenshin. That's why I watch Dashi, because their reactions are great. Because when it catches you mid-sentence and scares the shit out of you, oh, that's the best. That's the best.
Is it though?
And you know what, Choc? But you don't scream. You actually kind of like.
I kind of get mad and I'm just like, turn this game off.
I remember when Kenny Maximum, shout out to Kenny Maximum, I saw he changed the name of his channel. I got to reach out to him, see if we can get him back. But I remember before, he's like, nah, man, I don't really scream like that. He's like, I get scared, but I don't scream like that. And I remember there was a liquor that popped out. And then like swiped at him because he didn't know it was popping out the door. And he was like, he's trying to laugh it off. And then you hear him go, oh, God. He said that mad look, oh, God, oh, God. Like, that's how scared. I hate the liquors. I hate them. They make me fucking
They
uncomfortable.
are terrible.
Like that, and it's like the shit that you
What's
don't
worse,
like.
though, with
What's up?
No, everybody's
worse?
scared of different things.
The liquors or the other dudes? Chop your head off.
Oh, the Hunters? I used to.
That's worse.
I haven't seen Hunters enough until Part 3 remake, but the liquors make
What
me.
in one remake?
When I see the liquors, when I see the Hunters, I get scared. But when the liquors, they make a noise like a.
Well, liquors are like spiders. too.
They're the way they move. I don't like that shit.
I don't mind. The only thing that scares me in the Resident Evil games are the jump scares. That shit always gets me, man.
Dude, that spiders
fucking
in part
hate
one.
Oh, what was the one who was tweaking? Was that Part 4 when the dude with
Yeah.
the thorns? He was like this.
That's
Tweak.
four.
I don't like that motherfucker.
Actually, that's
What do
zero,
you-
right?
There was
That's
only
zero.
one or two of them.
I think that's zero.
Probably zero.
Was it zero?
it was
I
zero.
feel like I was Leon when I fought them. No. That was the.
Rebecca.
No, that was in the hallway with that thing that has its own music. I'm talking about the thing that popped out the treasure chest.
Another thing.
Oh, wow.
That was in Part 4. He had like thorns all over him.
That was 4.
And he started like tweaking, and
Yep.
he jumps at you.
He jumps at you.
I don't like that shit.
I don't
You
know what it
may
was
hear-
in Resident Evil 6, but those
You may
like
hear-
liquid black creatures.
That's like from zero too. Yeah.
That might be from Zero, maybe.
It was disgusting.
Yeah.
Like you shoot it, and it kind of comes apart, and then it comes back. It's gross, man.
We might
It looks
hear-
kind of like the Venom symbiote, I think, if I remember correctly.
You say 6? There was a number. It was 6.
Yeah, it was definitely in Resident Evil 6.
You guys think we'll hear about another Resident Evil
I hope not.
this week?
Mm.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while.
It's about
Been
that
a minute.
time.
It's been a while.
Y'all need to just beat Village and be good with it.
I might talk about Village.
Fuck Village, dude.
I might talk about
Fuck Village. I watched that shit. Ethan sucks.
Play play Resident Evil Village while listening
No.
to the Village people.
No.
Wow.
How about that's why you're choking?
Yeah, that was karma right there. It said shut the fuck up.
All right.
That's what that shit said.
All right.
Back, y'all.
Yes.
We're gonna say a fine farewell to the Nintendo Switch and discuss some stuff that happened during its release.
We're gonna say good riddance.
Damn.
Good riddance. Let me stop. No.
All right, bye, Felicia, and the stream.
So,
Yeah, right.
the Nintendo Switch, the console that stole the show.
Yes.
So I remember, listen, when we first started the channel
Mm-hmm.
and the Switch was called the NX,
Yes.
that's like the day one start of this channel.
Everyone was hating on.
We had the Wii U, yeah. It was
Damn.
first, yeah.
Everybody was hating.
I
on
wasn't
it.
even here for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you drop in? Like the 50th episode, right?
Something like that.
43.
Like 43.
Damn.
Was
Wow, you don't remember the exact episode?
I thought it was 50.
Yeah, that's what I
43.
thought.
Like around there. Yeah. But yeah, we started when the Switch started, so that's where it holds a special place in our heart. Because it wasn't even known as the Switch.
Yep.
And everybody was like, wow, what is this? We don't want no portable Nintendo. Not for a console. Everybody doubted it when
Yep.
it first came out.
We weren't even live then.
No.
That was pre-recorded
Yes.
and bi-weekly. Ugh.
I remember
Yeah, and bi-weekly.
because we had another podcast. We had
Right.
a music podcast. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on. But I remember back then when Etika, remember Etika, the YouTuber?
Yep.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, R.I.P.
He leaked the prototype design and started his Joy-Con Boys era.
Yep.
That was so long ago, dude.
Yeah, I know. I know.
But that was it was hype. It was hype back then. And he didn't have he just showed the system before Nintendo even said anything. He's like, look, here it is.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, don't
Yeah.
do that.
He got in trouble for a lot of stuff, though, man. He did a lot of
Yeah.
crazy things like that.
That was something. But everybody tried to do it again with the Switch 2 constantly. This is what it is. This is what it is. Nintendo doesn't get to say anything
Yep.
ever. But yeah, they tried to bring the 2-screen gameplay of the DS home with the Wii U.
Yep.
They discovered that people didn't want that.
Yep.
They really wanted a portable home console in one. So they wanted to have everything. So they did it with the Switch.
Yep.
And then it took off. So let's discuss, y'all. What fond memories do you have of the Switch?
Smash Brothers Ultimate.
That's one of the things that changed time.
One of the greatest games, one of the greatest fighting games ever.
Dude, it just made a moment.
Still play it.
It just made a moment
Yeah. Yeah.
that
and
you
it's-
cannot replicate.
Dude, I remember watching this trailer. Holy shit.
That's not it.
and the
No, for the Switch. This is original
That's the trailer. That's the original trailer.
2017.
and the
What it has
DLC
Zelda.
and the DLC character trailers for Smash Ultimate were
That was great.
It was a cinema.
yeah,
It was
for
basically,
sure.
and like I was mentioning before about like things when people announce certain things and it sets the internet on fire and everyone's like, oh my god, the gaming community goes nuts. I'll never forget that Sephiroth trailer. That was
That was
probably it's still
crazy.
one of the craziest things I have seen, and I think that's what I missed the most is when the Ultimate was officially done. Is that you have game presentations and awards and stuff like that, and part of the award show was who are they going to announce?
Dude, it was like a holiday.
That became it became the direct's coming. Who are they going to? People who don't even play Smash Brothers Ultimate are like, who are they gonna fucking announce? I want to know.
I mean, they also had people who didn't know any of these characters, and they tried to play along.
Right.
Like,
I hate those motherfuckers. Those motherfuckers
Can
suck.
you believe it?
Terry, you don't know who he is.
So they did ride the wave.
Oh, we have that Emerald Wizard.
Emerald Wizard.
With the jokes, I see. But you remember when they first announced Smash Ultimate? When they said, we have
Everyone's returned.
everybody.
Yep.
Yep.
That's where they kicked it off. Like, there's no stopping them now. 'Cause they said, we got this, we got this, we got this. And by the way, we even got Snake back. We even got this and stuff. You thought
They
we
turned
couldn't do it.
They turned this game into a monster. This is
Yeah.
It has every stage from the series, and they even have a robust stage builder. We never really touched on it like we did in the Wii.
Oh, no,
one.
we did mess with that, though.
Did we
Oh,
mess
no,
with it in
no,
Brawl? We
No,
messed
no, the prior Wii U,
That
I
was the
think.
one
the
that-
Wii U one we
yeah.
messed with, but we didn't mess with it that much. For
No,
the
not
Ultimate.
this one.
Yeah,
My
that-
stages were
that-
dope.
no,
The
no,
ones
they
I
were-
made were
they
dope,
were
man. Come
trash,
on, man. You
no.
hated my stages.
With the
I-
lava
of course I
stages,
hated
get
the
out of
stages
here
'cause
with
they were
that.
bad.
We could explode in the ceiling.
They were made for all your characters.
Not at all.
Goldberg's not even in the game.
Goldberg's not in the game. But if he was, no, I was kidding.
Yeah.
No, that game is to me is like as a movement. That game it stops the industry when it comes out.
But they made something that they possibly could never beat.
That's what
That's the problem with it.
you create a monster.
Yes.
And it did something to the community too. It turned them into being selfish, and this person's not in. Why not? Fuck you.
Well, then-
Okay,
then-
now we got more to announce. Oh, that person's not in. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like
Death
they
threats.
gave-
Yeah, death threats. There's 81 characters in the fucking game.
They gave the internet a voice.
Yeah, it gave it internet voice.
It definitely did.
Yeah.
But I mean, it also gave them views and it gave them money.
Mhm.
So that's why they wanted things and they started hate viewing.
I do think there'll be a new Smash Brothers Emerald. I do.
Will
Not
it
sure
be
when.
The same? Will it be the same?
It has to be.
Will it be?
It has to be.
It has to be an
How would
ultimate.
they make it different? Why would they make it different?
It has to be an
Because
ultimate
they
version
have
too.
because it's the
They-
pinnacle. They already did the pinnacle.
They perfected this shit
The thing is,
through years and years of trial and error.
the thing is, you just
if you can't do it the
you
same,
add more.
I'm saying
Exactly.
If they can't do that, they have to make a different game.
Well, no, the thing is, if they call it Smash Brothers, it's gonna be more. If the Smash Brothers name is on it, it's gonna be more than the last one. It
Like
has
it
to
was
be.
Nintendo World Smash.
Or Smash Arena. They can
As long as
change
it's
it that
more.
way.
As long as it's more.
I want them to make an Ultimate 2, and just roll back netcode, 4v4 online, that
I mean,
type of shit. would be
That-
cra-
that's
I'd
saying
be
if
sick.
they say we have everyone again, yes.
You know what they have to do? They have to have something where it's like, Mario Kart World now is like, it's open now and this and that. This has just bring everyone back over, and this is now the definitive game, and you just add characters from here on out. And that's it. That's it.
Dude, they already had like
And
thousands of songs.
Dude, imagine the work it would take though. To,
And
like
stages.
if they kept adding characters, let's say they have 120 characters. Imagine having to balance each character. You have
Call that a nightmare.
Oh my!
When you create
God,
a beast,
dude.
you create a beast. It's
That's
a
crazy.
That's why Sakurai's passing out at the gym. It's a fucking beast.
They had thousands of chickens.
Thousand
quack.
run around like quack quack
We'll
quack.
probably
quack, quack.
faint if he knows that there's another game. Like that.
They got
He
me.
definitely already knows.
They got me
Yeah.
eating peaches.
But
Yeah, peach.
one of my original Switch highlights, my favorite game, and this was a surprise. I remember, I think Stallion, you were the one that told me about the game. It was Tetris 99.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
that's
God.
a great game, actually.
And I was like,
Live service Tetris.
yeah. I'm like,
Would you ever think you
never thought in a million years. And then I tried it. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. It's by far my favorite Tetris.
And it's still going.
It's still going, dude. This was the last. This is the last. Whenever they release every 2 months, they release a new stage with music. So this is a Donkey Kong stage for Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Wow. That's ridiculous.
That's
Yeah.
cool. No, it still always keeps it fresh.
Right.
It keeps
They
it fresh.
and the community's still there. You can always find. You're always gonna find people playing.
But you need to tell reason why it's the best, though. You know the main reason.
Why is that?
Because it has Fire Emblem as a background.
Get outta
stage
here,
with
man.
Music. Come on, Al. This is
I was waiting for
obvious.
you to set that up. I'm like, I knew this. Was going. I didn't know exactly where you were going, but I was like, I know this is a setup.
You're like, I don't want to know.
It seemed like they just like struck fire on every title they were bringing out. like if you're a Zelda fan, obviously
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
kind of just changed the game.
And to get to Breath of the Wild, right? And everyone knows.
That was a launch title.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm a very spotty Zelda fan. Right? I'm just sometimes.
I'm not a Zelda fan.
Sometimes I'm into what they show. Sometimes I'm not.
Zelda 3 though.
And what's up?
So Zelda 3 though.
Zelda
I'm
3
not a
to
fan,
me
but
is
Zelda 3.
Zelda 3 is like my favorite. I fucking love Zelda 3. But when I saw this trailer, I said, I have to play it, regardless of how far I get. I have to play this game because it looked fucking incredible. And then when Turbo played it, and he said, "This is the best Zelda game ever made. This is the best game. This is the best Zelda game ever."
After 600 hours in.
I said, "All right, let me." I think I borrowed it. I borrowed it from you. I think because I didn't buy it. I borrowed it, or did you? Did I take it from you because you played like 2 seconds of it?
I didn't want it anymore.
Okay,
So
you didn't give it to me. You didn't give it to me, but I think I played it through
No,
one
I
of you
think I
guys.
sold it to Mikey B's.
Okay, so I played Turbos then. But
I gave him my Mario Odyssey.
yeah, I did. That's what I had. So this, I was like, I was maybe, I don't know, 2 hours in. I said, I'm gonna finish this game. I was like, I'm definitely finished. I just loved it. Even to be honest, even watching this now, and no, I'm not even intrigued to play Tears of the Kingdom because it's more the same and more. I don't want more.
Oh, yeah, it's a time sink.
Dude, it's too much to get into. I can't do it.
Tears it blows it
It's,
out of the water.
Wow.
It blows it out of the water.
Wow.
You got
Yo.
Cut you right there.
Hey, yo.
It blows.
it blows it, man, out of the water. Out of the water.
Yo, easy there.
He said it blows it.
Pause,
Wouldn't that
son.
make Breath of the Wild better?
Yo.
Yeah, you gotta say that. You gotta say that in one swoop, man. You can't just
He
stop.
said blows it.
You guys
He
know
blows
me.
it.
No,
You know
he
me.
made a weird noise before. He said, it blows it out the water. Like, what was that breathing? You heard that?
I think that was intentional. That was an intentional.
Blows it out of the water.
Oh my god.
But I think that's the game that really swayed the attention away from all the other systems.
It said, "Oh
Yeah.
shit!"
I was
It
like,
was-
wow,
yeah.
I can't believe the Nintendo game looks and does this.
And it made me
That's
happy
true.
because when the Switch came out, I wasn't sure, especially after the Wii U, that it was going to succeed. And
Oh,
they didn't
yeah,
have a
that
lot
was
of
questions.
yeah, they didn't have a lot of third-party support. So I was like, shit. All right. And then when Zelda came out, I said, I think this is gonna bring people back. This is gonna bring people. But this is some
That it
shit.
did.
I was like, this is some shit right here.
Yep.
And yeah, that was dope. I love that game.
Also, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. man.
Oh God.
Well, that's the biggest seller on the system.
Yeah.
And it's a deluxe version of a Wii U game.
And they fixed the battle mode because it was like
They
it
fixed
was
a lot in this game.
it was terrible on the Wii U.
Well, speaking of what they did with Smash, by taking something and just making it the best formula possible, like this
Yep.
is the best version of Mario Kart you can possibly do.
It's
Yeah.
so fun.
Until we
I
get
mean,
the new one
Well,
tomorrow.
new one is coming out, so and that's different.
Right.
They've done something different. That's why I want to see what they do with Smash.
And I finally learned, thanks to Stikz sending me that video, how people cheat in Mario Kart. And it made me
there's
very mad.
Shortcuts galore.
It's not even like short. It's like
fake
the
shortcuts.
fake cheap
Yep.
mechanic shortcuts.
It's like glitches almost.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like borderline
yeah.
glitch.
It's like that's how the fuck is that fun? You fucking tiny dick bastard.
Yeah.
But it's like it is what it is.
No, that's how they do it, man.
They basically evolved this into like a Nintendo World game by itself because they have other characters in there. That's not in Mario.
At my job, we have I remember this is like what 5 years ago. Freaking a bunch of coworkers brought in their Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
And we all had like a tournament. We had a legit tournament. I think it was like maybe 8 of us in a tournament. And it was dope, man. That was like a freaking experience.
Well, they
That
did a
was
thing.
awesome.
They did a certain thing in this game that gives everyone access. They gave it that remote control steering.
Yeah.
So even
Yeah,
a
yeah.
child, a 2-year-old, can pick this game up and believe that they're winning.
Yeah, accessibility,
and can
man.
Yeah.
possibly beat you.
Yeah.
They can't fall off the track.
Yeah.
And that's genius.
Yeah,
That was
a family game.
accessibility, yeah.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
great. I mean, you can turn it off, obviously, but or you can think you're winning and you have it turned on.
Who would do that?
I know y'all ain't taking a shot at me.
What you mean?
Watch the
I don't
last
know, I'm
couple
just saying.
streams. I'm winning anyway.
There were times.
I'm always
I mean-
winning.
There were times.
Come on now.
Scotty with the steer assist on 10.
Play
Yeah.
the footage
Like, wait a
right
minute.
now, live. Show it live. People know how I do.
They
They
started.
know me.
We know how the computer does when you use it.
Listen.
They found out things about this game by making this even live service. I had new tracks and new characters and kept it going for the whole 8 years this was out, which is insane.
48 new tracks. That shit was crazy.
That's insane.
Does it have 100 something total?
90. What was
96.
Yeah.
That's
Might
insane.
like-
Yeah, no, it's a
To
lot. It's,
even think of 90-something tracks and
It's
how the
basi-
layout is, that's insane.
it's basically they just release every track that was ever released, and they just
I gotta
revamped
say,
it.
how robust is World gonna be? I'm like, it's got some large shoes to freaking fill.
$80 worth.
Well, if they charging that, it's gotta be. It's gotta be a
there's gotta be a
substantial.
To be
lot of
honest, I
content.
have a feeling it'll be. I think it's going to be insane. From what I see, it looks like it's going to be insane. $80, Jesus Christ! But I mean, it looks like it's going to be pretty fucking.
Imagine they
crazy.
dropped the ball and
60% of the people who have a Switch have Mario Kart Deluxe.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's a lot, dude.
That's crazy.
That's a lot.
Yep.
It's almost like everyone should own it.
It's funny
100% should
I mean,
fucking
it's
own
the
it.
first game I recommend
Yeah.
to somebody who doesn't know what to get.
I'm not even a big Mario Kart fan, but I got it somehow. I don't even remember buying it, but I got it.
Well, you can
I'm
take
like,
advantage of the two controllers.
Yeah.
Like, here's yours. Here's mine. You got
Right.
brother and sister, whatever. Little kids, they can already start playing 2 players.
Come on, Paul. See, you know how I get down. You know how I get down.
No, we don't.
But that was another magic moment that they had. Another thing that they can't replicate that was unique to this time period of having a Switch.
Joy-Con drift. Let me stop. No,
They can replicate that. No, the pandemic.
Yeah,
That is something they can never. Hopefully, they can never do again. I don't want to see that
Yeah.
again.
I wanna see it in my
Nintendo created the
lifetime.
pen.
Well,
Y'all better stop.
listen, they don't say nothing bad happened to them during that because Animal Crossing came out during the pandemic, and people lived a second life through Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah,
You couldn't go nowhere.
That's Animal Crossing.
For us.
yeah. For us, yeah.
But people lived on that island.
How many millions? That sold a lot.
I think that's second. The second.
I think it's number. Well, Smash Bros. sold a lot too.
More female gamers
I
playing
think it's
that.
the second.
It might
than
be
any
higher
other-
than Smash, maybe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think it's the second.
I haven't
second
introduced that to my daughter either. I don't think I'm gonna do it right now.
Wow. She don't know nothing about
Well, we
that.
She doesn't know nothing about no.
I know what I'm getting her for her birthday. now.
Hey, there we go.
Word.
Uncle
we
Al.
couldn't- we couldn't
Getting
leave the house.
getting the-
We couldn't leave the house. So that's the way people had their vacation.
Yep.
That's how they escaped.
Yeah.
And that's perfect timing for whatever that was.
Oh, I know. I had a friend of mine. She
When they put thousands
just
of
never.
hours.
She's not even a real gamer or whatever.
Quack,
But she
quack,
bought a
quack,
Switch and she got Animal Crossing just for
Oh, yeah.
Animal Crossing. She bought the Switch
No, yeah.
just for Animal Crossing. She got the there was an Animal Special
Animal Crossing
Edition,
edition,
whatever.
Yep.
And she played
And
the
that's it.
shit out of that game.
Thousands of hours.
But yeah, that game is like people want to socialize so bad, so they do it through Animal Crossing. You can't
Takes over your
socialize in Smash Brothers because you're trying to kill motherfuckers.
Right.
Now,
like
and
you-
now they added chat.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh
it wasn't
man.
on. It wasn't on the Switch.
No, yeah.
Now they got you.
Now they got chat. So you can live in your
With the
own
camera.
island with your own person. Your
You-
me is gonna have your face.
Yep. Your face with thousands of chickens.
Stop it.
Thousands
It's
of
that down. So another thing that they had,
Quack quack.
which they exploded with, is the indie eShop.
Yeah.
Indie titles took off so
Yeah.
much, and the eShop was a way to get them out
Mm-hmm.
for better or worse.
Mm-hmm.
But the eShop had so many indie titles to get, and it's the Switch in general.
I never knew I liked so many Metroidvanias.
Well,
that was for a year.
I never knew there was so many
Wow.
Metroidvanias,
Yeah, I
man.
was like, damn. I really love Metroidvanias because I'm playing all of them.
There's a
apparently.
lot of them, dude.
There's still some I have in my wish list that I didn't even buy yet. Cause
There's six I have in my
price has to drop.
fucking backlog.
This guy.
This price
I
has
got
dropped just a little.
Just 6. I got.
I have 6 Metroidvanias in my backlog right now.
yes,
That's like
I have an entire backlog.
I don't know when
Made
what
of
I don't even know what to
Metroidvania.
start
but
with.
it's so cool because
Yeah.
like you get addicted to like the glitz and the glamour, the AAA titles and all the graphics looking good, but then it dumbs it down back to the
about
retro
the
style.
Yeah.
About the
And
game.
it's the gameplay, the narrative, and games like Astalon that I play.
Where you get unique experiences.
That fucking what was the game that you played on Nintendo? What it,
Legacy of the Wizard.
Legacy looks a little bit better than that. That old ass game.
They
And
pay
I-
homage to it. Though.
and it's one of the funnest games I played on the Switch.
Yeah.
It's fucking incredible. And so to experience that on the Switch and the Blasphemous, the Lost, the Last Faith, and
Well, they found a very good home on the Switch.
yeah, there's so
It used to be
many.
the Vita, remember?
Oh yeah.
The Vita used to be the home. For
Yeah.
games.
Dude,
But the
we
Switch was like, nah, I got this.
My only gripe with the eShop, man, is that freaking.
Oh, it's a
No,
disaster.
God.
It's a shit
Like,
show.
They
The
never.
layout is awful.
It's slow.
They never updated it, man. Like they needed. Hopefully,
No, they're saying good things about the eShop for the Switch too. They said it's snappier and faster.
Well, it just started.
Yeah,
I know, right? It's the same.
We'll
Well,
see. Hopefully it stays that way.
Dude, you could find so many gems. We found fucking Mother Russia bleeds for like $4.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was this
Broforce for like $1.99.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
insane.
Oh yeah, well the developers are like the indie developers are hacking this shit by lowering the price of their game for like 99 cents, just so that it would be on the front page.
Yo,
and
like,
no, they were doing that, man. They were
And-
fucking works.
they were hacking that. I'm like, oh, that's
AI
a good
games,
idea.
too. AI games took over late too.
Yeah.
But, third-party support, big movement on the Switch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first time Nintendo had like really good third-party support since the Super Nintendo? They haven't really had great third-party support.
Dude, every
Right.
game was
that was
available.
shared from freaking Xbox and Sony. Like they've never
Every
had that
game.
type until the Switch.
Well, until the technical, until they couldn't handle the. A lot of developers were like, no, we're not going to port it to the Switch because they can't handle it.
Well, sure. Well,
But I'm saying when it got to that point,
but one magical thing about the Switch is when they started getting those impossible ports.
You
You know,
didn't like
game
the
like
cloud? You didn't like
Yeah.
the cloud Resident
Witcher
Evil 8?
3,
yeah,
Near Automata. Like there's just Doom. There's games that shouldn't
Yeah.
even run
definitely,
on the
definitely.
Switch, and these devs they just tweaked it and optimized it to get it to at least run. I was just amazed. I was
but
like,
that's
okay.
more of the people that run the studio, the devs that are
That's
doing
devs.
that than the
Can't get
actual
no
Switch.
WWE game on there.
right? Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was just
That wasn't
yeah.
happening.
But you gotta keep in mind, the Switch is pretty much an Xbox 360 graphical level still. You
No,
know,
it's a shield.
it's just, but it had what?
That's exactly what it is.
It
Yeah.
it's a shield. It runs
Shield.
Unreal 4,
Yeah.
but it was still on that same level. It just had, more RAM, a little bit more RAM than what those consoles had. So for it to even get this type of support while the PS4 was out, while the Xbox One was out, still selling, while the Series X and S are out, the PS5 is out, it's remarkable.
They had games from everything, from every generation, everywhere. They had there was Genesis. They had Genesis. They had Super Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Any game you could possibly want to get for every system.
I'm glad you brought that up because there was like, even though I didn't do the pay the extra for the Genesis
Yeah.
on the thing, the fact I don't think it's in the store now, but I bought that for $8.99 or $7.99.
There's options.
yeah.
That Genesis package,
The collection.
dude. The nostalgia I felt, I can't, dude. This shit, it hit me like I was like, this is fucking incredible. I could play these games that still hold up,
Yep.
which is crazy. You got your Gunstar, you got your
Still holds up, Gunstar.
Shining
yeah.
Force 2. I mean, I was like,
No, Sean, yeah.
I said that I was sold just on that. So like when they switched to announced the GameCube, I said, that's dope. What is on it? And as soon as I saw Fire Emblem, I said, yep, I'm paying for I will get that. That is extremely important to me as games get, graphics get better, all this,
Well, those
technology
systems are
goes up.
harder to get to work on a new TV anyway.
Yeah, it's like I want to go through the feeling of these games again, and that's awesome, and that they offer that shit.
Plus, they offered like online modes for certain games.
Yeah, mhm.
Like NES, you can play 2 players easy.
And you get your little
Double Dragon 2, we played that. Me and Al played that online.
That's
I was
actually
like,
pretty-
and
that's actually
that
pretty
was
dope.
flawless.
Yeah.
and it worked out. I was like,
was
yo, I
flawless,
was like, we're
dude.
playing an NES game online. From
No
2 different
lag or
locations. There
nothing.
was just something crazy.
That
about
is
that.
pretty
It was like-
insane.
I mean, there are ways to do it,
would've
but they
thought?
made it simple
Yeah.
for
Yes.
everyone. For everyone, because I can play all those games online, regardless. But there's ways. But
Yeah, yeah.
but to do it on the Switch and to do it without knowing anything,
Yeah, natively, just right off the jump. All right,
Right.
second player. All right,
For dummies like me, that's great. I don't do all that stuff.
the friend code shit has to change though. I don't like that, man. The way they
Dude,
do that.
they all
I hope hopefully they fix
I
it.
think this upfront codes for the Switch too. I gotta read again about
whether it was
but
a remake or remaster. Like I tried to get a collection of Sega games.
Mm.
Like I was gonna have a Sega collection for the Switch, which is odd to say because obviously
Yep.
Nintendo versus Sega.
Uh-huh.
I was like, I'm gonna get all the Sega titles and make a collection. So my Alice Kid remake, my Panzer Dragoon remaster. Was that a remake? That was a remake.
Remake.
that was a
remake,
remake,
yeah.
and that was great.
I like that a
remake
lot. They did that
after
very
the-
well.
after the updates.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
that, like, that Jet Set.
Look at that cover. He looks like a fucking pud whacker. I swear to God. He fucking hides in bushes and
well,
fucking.
that's an awful game.
Oh, man.
That's
I
not.
like the Enchanted Castle,
That's
man.
not. No, stop
Oh
it.
boy.
It's not. It's
not
no
Miracle
Miracle
World.
World.
Playing
No,
that
it's not.
Alien Storm.
Okay, play it like tomorrow, and tell me
No,
what
it's
you say.
awful. That game is awful.
I always like playing Alter Beast though.
I know, me too.
I do. Oh, this.
Yes,
this holds
Beyond
up.
Oasis
That
is
still holds up.
fire.
That
Isn't
still
that-
holds
that's
up.
the Legend of Thor, man.
It is the Legend of Thor.
In Europe, yes.
But like I said, you have your choices to do. Like I got
Fuck
the
game is
Sonic.
this?
I got
Bonanza
Sonic.
Bros. Sorry, John.
I was like,
I was like Bonanza Bros. I haven't seen that in
Yeah.
years.
Columns.
No, like Jay, yeah, there's a lot of choices.
Yeah.
Of
Columns.
how you want a game. Old school.
they had House of the Dead remake.
Yep.
It's a good
Yeah.
variety, man.
No, the library.
Zone.
Nintendo
Tough
Switch
as
has
hell.
one of the sickest libraries in video game history.
No.
Yeah.
You know, the way the schedule for release on the freaking eShop weekly, how many games did they get weekly?
Dude, technically,
Thousands.
Like,
Thousands.
technically speaking, if you're like not a crazy gamer, but you want to play just video games, I want a variety of video games. I don't want to get into all the tech stuff. I just want to play games constantly.
Choices
Just get a
overload.
Switch 1, and you will have infinite
Yeah.
games to play for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
If you just get a Switch,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you will have infinite games, and you'll
Yeah.
be fine. You'll be entertained by old games. You'll be entertained by new games.
Yep.
All different genres. You will just be chilling, and that's what the Switch provided. It's fucking insane.
And they pretty much went back to every franchise they possibly could have done.
Yep.
Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yes, sir.
That
The-
game was fire.
It does not get enough credit because
No.
that was a lot of fun. They had every.
It was an
Marvel,
exclusive.
Yeah, they had that. They had like every Marvel character that should be in a game.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
They had the X-Men, they had the Avengers, they had the fucking, with the exception of Jessica Jones because she wasn't playable to be the Defenders, but they had everybody. They had the Punisher, they had Gambit. Like,
Yeah.
the fuck?
yeah, no Silver
They had
Surfer.
every game except
But man,
Kid Icarus.
Yo, for real, man.
Every title except Kid Icarus. Even F-Zero, they made F-Zero with 99.
But you know what? I'm optimistic for the Switch, too, because they said, here goes Donkey Kong. He's
Yeah.
back with a new game. We haven't forgot about him. What about Star Fox and Kid Icarus and F-Zero? They're waiting. They're waiting. We've seen Zelda. We've seen Mario. We've seen Metroid. Come on.
and
bring
they had Metroid. Was still waiting on 3D Metroid. But they had 2D.
yeah, no,
Metroid,
Dread.
Metroid Dread.
I
Yep.
still got to get it, but they won't lower that price.
No, they will never. Nintendo still. That's a problem with Nintendo.
No, the
right now.
physical. No, I gave you a link to Amazon. It was like 44 something.
Dude, they said
I-
you better
it's got-
respect our titles.
I'm like,
Yeah,
It's got
release
to be a
the
3 in
the
front of that bitch.
physical is a 3. It's
It's got to be like a 30,
right.
$37.99.
better get that at a garage
That's
sale.
right, Paul C. Paul C said you'll be entertained by Level 857 Smash Friday streams. Damn right.
Yeah.
Sasquatch said, I think they're done with this Sega Ages line, actually. I think they should have kept it going until, every single old game.
No.
I love this
Sega Ages kind of fell way off in PS2.
Well,
they just started releasing the Afterburner
those
collection.
disgusting. No.
The-
For the
No,
Switch, they were
columns,
great.
The columns collection.
Oh, no, we don't talk about those. Those were like, nah.
No.
They did the right way for the
Fantasy
Switch.
Stars, no,
Better.
they had
They did better,
Shinobi.
yes.
They had Fantasy Star. They had Outrun. Those were great.
And they were the same.
Sega Ages.
Not Outright. Are you kidding me?
Not Game Ground. They did the arcade, but it's
Not
just
not freaking Golden Axe. No.
no, not PS2
Okay.
Sega Ages. I'm talking about Switch Sega Ages games. Those were great.
Okay.
They all played exactly the same as they were supposed to.
Yeah,
They were fine.
they were either enhanced, but it's the only version of Outrun you could play 60 frames.
All
It's
right.
the one Sega Ages.
So to
Switch.
wrap
Moving on,
this
moving
up.
on, moving on.
yeah.
So to
All
wrap
right,
this
so,
up.
play
so how
Shenmue.
about the
You can play
Labo?
Shenmue.
The last Shamu.
You think
Oh,
that's
Lord.
a highlight?
Yeah.
Shamu 3? No, it never
No,
came out.
Shenmue 1, man. Outrun. All right, moving on to this cardboard stuff.
Huh?
Nintendo sold cardboard.
I never played the
The
last.
balls.
I never bought into this.
I
Like,
never
listen,
seen
But
it.
you were a
it's
child.
very inventive.
If you were a child and you want to be creative, I give it to them
You play a piano.
for $10.
I would have,
Do not charge more than $10.
if it was Legos, I'd probably get it. If it was like a Lego
Legos would be
version.
pretty cool.
Like a Lego where you make like your controller
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. If it was like a Lego,
the fact
type
that
of
they
thing?
sold that though.
No,
Yeah.
they sold you cardboard.
I know.
Crazy.
I couldn't
Yeah.
get myself.
The
to do it.
balls.
I couldn't
It
get
takes
myself.
to package a presentation to sell me cardboard. It's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
yeah,
but
man.
your child could wear a robot mech suit.
It's like, what if
That's a cool thing.
your hands are wet or sweaty? You know, like it's like, oh, the cardboard's freaking warping. Oh.
But say you had a kid though, and you had that experience of building a mech suit he could wear in a game.
Yeah, and then he fucking spills milk on it and it's soggy.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
he's
orange.
eating
Yeah.
one of them greasy bagels.
Yeah,
And then
it's
like
like,
tries to
what
Fucking
crack-
anything, dude.
It's a
The Labo's all
one-time-
And it's like, what? You got to buy another one
a
now?
one-time thing. It's a one-time experience. All right.
No, one time
I've never heard of
experience,
anything
That
like
shit'll
that.
be
Each morning.
that'll be
that's it.
trashed in a week.
You buy a used Labo.
Kev, you know Zuri will
Ew,
destroy
man.
that.
No,
Zuri
man,
will
she-
destroy that shit.
Who would buy a used Labo? That's just nasty.
Gotcha, bitch.
Actually, Jay Big says they should have used the Wii U boxes.
Like a transformer, just transform.
No, like,
Yeah, they probably did.
Y'all sold cardboard. Y'all are crazy.
For real, for real.
Probably have overstock of cardboard for the.
insane, man.
What do we do with all this
The
cardboard?
Wii
I
U
got it.
cardboard was like, oh, we're gonna come out with the Labo, and we're gonna charge him for it.
I want to see that meeting. I want to be in that meeting.
And people bought that.
You
joint,
know they did.
That was
which
genius.
is wild.
They did.
Well, the one thing Nintendo did right this generation is they had a version of the Switch for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
They literally had the regular standard. They had the light,
They had the light.
and they had the OLED.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
whatever amount of money you had, your kid can get a Switch.
No
Like,
pro
well,
though. No pro.
No, not quite. I mean, OLED, considered what it was supposed to be, is kind of supposed to be the Pro. But
Yes.
since they had those shortages of chips and everything, they said, we're going to just do this.
No.
So,
It is a game industry changing device. It's the way it seamlessly goes from the handheld to console is insane.
that was a first. for the time.
Insane.
That was a first and revolutionary at the time.
Yes. And I don't understand, like, they're like, oh, Switch 2, it's not really that much different.
Well, you
Where are
can't
they going to
replicate-
go?
Listen, you
Where are they
can't,
gonna
you
go?
can't replicate the feeling
It's like, do you want a
of the
difference?
Switch. All I'm saying, you can't replicate the feeling of when you bought the Switch, and that was the first thing that did that.
Yeah.
So the fact that it does it again is like, I know it. I know this now. You can't have
Right.
the
It's
feeling.
like, yeah,
It's
man.
But
familiar.
it's a great thing to have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the fact that it can still do that, I mean, people are still wanting a new.
It's
feeling.
like be happy, you ungrateful bastard.
Yeah.
I mean, they
still
want a-
getting it.
They want a new feeling.
You sack of shit.
Oh god damn.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Heel stallion in the chat.
No.
Given to what Nintendo's been offering for the past 3 or so generations with the Wii, with the Switch, the Wii, and Wii U, those were different experiences. Whether you liked the Wii U or not, it was a different experience than the Wii.
Yeah.
And then it was a step up from the Switch. And then where can you go step up? I don't know if mouse mode is the way, but it's a difference.
You
It's
give
not-
you,
it's-
give you give credit to new things, and sometimes they hit or miss. But like as long as it has the same feeling, same quality,
Yeah.
Right.
you know that's all that really matters. I'm pretty sure the people that complain about it, like kind of being almost exactly the same or upgraded version of the original, will shut up after a month.
I think they just really needed to make the Joy-Cons into lightsabers.
That'd be dope, man.
That would make everybody be like, at least
That would
this
be
is
dope.
fun.
or you just put on a headset and you're in a different world.
That too.
You're in a different world.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd ever do VR, but
No.
if it wasn't as expensive.
No, they wouldn't call it VR. It'd be like Nintendo World now.
Yeah.
You're in
No, it's
Nintendo World.
Labo
Nintendo
2.
View.
It's a cardboard headset.
Yeah, it's a shoebox. You just like
Nah,
and has
it'll
2 lenses.
That's wild.
it'll be Lab View.
Lab view.
Oh shit.
I mean, they tried to fake VR on the other one, but the screen
Yeah.
was not. The screen was bad.
Crazy to me,
Had it in
man.
your face. But if it was cheaper, we'll see how it does though, because Nintendo is charging a lot this time.
It's all about the money.
And
It's
if
all
you
about
ever
the
go
money.
by the history, I just watched the history of Nintendo
Do they? Oh
a
wait.
couple of times, and they said that the main thing when Nintendo tried to charge more, like the other systems, they always failed. They always worked on making the cheapest thing the
Yes.
best they could.
That's their motto. That's
And
their.
that's how they made
That's
the
their.
most money.
Yeah.
So the fact that this is out of the reach of a lot of people,
This goes.
Hopefully
This
the
actually.
name-
Yeah, it goes against
hopefully
what their
the fucking
philosophy
money.
is, man.
hopefully the Switch name is as powerful as they think it is.
Yep.
They said we create a monster, so let's get some money.
Like they need money.
Look,
we need more money.
Doug Bowser said, if you can't afford the Switch 2, get the Switch 1 and love it.
Okay,
Yeah,
no one has that.
Wow.
Then talk about going full heel. That's what
yeah,
he did.
dude.
He went
That
full
really.
heel.
He committed.
He committed to the Bowser name.
Heel
He's
Bowser.
like, yo, get the first one. What the fuck, you poor ass
He
motherfucker.
committed, dude.
Sell-
It's like, if you're broke, just keep buying games for the old system.
sell the first system.
Yeah.
He,
And buy the first system again.
Yeah.
Yo,
Damn.
that's insane, dude. That is insane.
Labo 2 will be paper airplanes. Yeah, fold the paper. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's like
level
fucking-
2 paper.
Actually, in Wario,
Wait,
It's not
and
cardboard, it's
WarioWare,
paper.
Did
paper airplane mode in Wario is pretty fun.
did they announce that Nintendo either has a direct or they got some shit to show for the
didn't
Tokyo
announce
game?
anything.
Nothing. Nothing's been
announce
announced, right? Okay.
No.
Interesting.
We're gonna find out a lot
In the next couple
this
of days.
weekend. Yeah.
The next couple of days.
I
we'll
mean, I
find-
think
yeah.
they're gonna wait until Donkey Kong is out before they
smart. That'd be
push
smart to
anything.
do.
That's in July, so
I think they can get away with announcing something that's not too big, like an astral chain. You know, like they can get away with announcing something like that.
well, third party's got to step up.
Yeah.
Because Nintendo right now is like, we got our title.
Because me personally, obviously, I really want to switch to, right? I really do. But for me to pull the trigger, you got to have certain titles. There's
Dude,
certain
can
titles
I-
that I need.
Yeah.
Can I
Oh,
buy
for sure.
bowling yet? Can I just buy bowling? Why can't I buy bowling?
I'm curious to know what games that I own already would work on the Switch too.
A lot.
That's
of
what
them.
I'm mainly curious
A lot
about.
of them. But I don't think Nintendo Switch Sports works on the. No, actually, I think it does, but you have to use the old Joy-Cons, the new ones. Like there's some games that
We're
are.
going to find out.
Yeah.
No,
I know
I,
I-
No, it
can't
remains
play-
to be seen, man. We just got to try it out.
Yo, remember they had Wii Fit? The Wii Fit ring?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. The
What's it
Wii Fit
no,
Ring.
the Switch. What's it called?
no, you're right. The Ring Fit. I
Ring
think-
Fit.
I
Ring
think-
Fit.
Ring Fit.
I
was like,
don't.
it's not Wii.
Yeah. The Wii Fit Ring.
Yeah.
The Ring Fit will not work on the Switch 2.
Oh, it won't?
If you can't afford a Switch 2, there's a Wii and a balance board at the Goodwill for
That is indeed correct.
That's a good
Yeah.
one, man. I like that.
It's like we
comment.
have older stuff that's cheaper, that's fun. Go get it.
And they'll be shouting that shit at you.
Well,
too.
they-
like they're like it's not like they didn't fuck up. And
Well,
and-
going by Nintendo's history, they had the Wii, right?
Yeah.
The success of the Wii, which is a crazy, huge success,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the Wii U,
The fail.
and then that failed.
They should have did this.
So
Like,
now
you-
they got the Switch, which is a success, huge success, game-changing success. And now
We'll
we got
see
the
what
Switch
happens.
too. So we'll see what happens.
But the thing is,
Hopefully-
the Wii U wasn't marketed. No one even knew it was out.
yeah,
But
it
that
was
a
terrible
blunder.
marketing.
That
So-
was a blunder.
Yeah, so
That was
this is
terrible.
more. They're screaming to the rooftops.
That was a
Switch
birthday.
2, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
That
this
was
one
a-
is just. This one's just it's a.
It ain't gonna be no
It's
Wii
a price
U.
thing. It's
you
a price thing.
can't afford the Switch 2. Save $20 a week. Just save 20
Stop
bucks.
it.
Stop it,
Stop
Stop
it,
it,
dude.
Nintendo.
This guy,
Stop
man.
it, Nintendo. They're not paying.
And
me.
once you have 500, then you go take care
All
of it.
right.
Listen to this
Then the system will
Nintendo
be
agent over here,
700.
bro.
The Nintendo will be $700 by then.
Yeah.
So good luck with that.
Like how I am with every single system. Just give me something that I need. Like if there was
It
Smash
comes down to
Brothers,
the game.
Smash Bros, I'd have the game. I would have the system tomorrow.
Yep.
If Smash Bros, I would have it tomorrow. Somehow, some way, I would have it tomorrow. If it was Fire Emblem, I would have it somehow, some way tomorrow.
Yeah.
But Astral Chain 2, I would have it some way tomorrow.
Yep.
Well, Switch was your strategy game. Like
Oh, there was an avalanche of strategy RPGs from Valkyria 4, and they re-released Part 1. That was like $20, which is
Yeah.
insane.
If you haven't played Valkyria Chronicles, play it.
That was a strategy
1 and 4. $20, I think,
Yeah.
slash
or less.
SRPG heaven. That's
Triangle Strategy, Unicorn Overlord, Fire Emblem Engage, Fire Emblem Three Houses, an avalanche of strategy RPGs. Dude, I had to buy napkins when I played
Tiny
this shit.
metal.
Wow.
Why,
What?
Like,
To wipe sweat off my head. What were you guys thinking of, man?
Wow.
Jesus.
He never moved. He never moved from that space.
Wargroove. And a million others.
Dude, 270 hours in Three Houses.
Jesus.
100 plus in Engage. 200 in Unicorn Overlord.
Jesus Christ.
Seriously, dude.
You found what the system is for.
If a system just released strategy RPGs, I'd be like, fuck it. I guess I'm getting it.
We'd have to mention Mario.
Oh, God.
Mario, honestly, we didn't even talk about yet.
No, we didn't.
Mario Heaven, too.
Mario, what is Mario Wonder
Mario Wonder.
Mario
was
Wonder
awesome.
Heaven.
at the end?
The 3D one.
3D World.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
That's
Bowser's-
probably the best Mario. in my
Bowser's
opinion.
Fury, yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
That's getting an update in the Switch too with a game share or whatever like that. That's getting and I think they're gonna up the resolution. Same thing with Odyssey. They're upping the resolution.
Wonder is so cool.
So I'm gonna-
I
I've
missed
done
this
so
game
much.
actually.
This is a fun game.
I
man.
missed it actually.
Wonder's
Look
my
at it.
favorite. I said it's my
It's
favorite
really
Super
good.
Mario Brothers. I'm like,
I
I
got
gotta,
so
I gotta
much
play it
for
single
Mario.
player, man.
it's awesome.
I know
Single
I played
player.
it with you guys,
Yep.
co-op, but I want to play it single player.
They did so much with Mario, has me wondering what they're gonna do with the new ones.
It's drugs. More drugs. Look at this shit. This is drugs.
Dude, they said that there was a lot of ideas for Wonder that they left on the chopping block.
Oh,
they
they
said
could
there
do
was
it.
so much shit.
That's
that they
awesome.
had.
Leave it for the sequel.
Yeah.
Fuck it, man.
Those
Well,
look great.
there's so many ideas you come up with under mushroom influence.
Seriously.
So I'm sure they couldn't even like know what they were writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a great idea for
Dude,
Mario, but I don't know. What
They
it
had
is.
him turn into little blobs, little jello-looking
that was
creatures.
fun.
That was
That was one
awesome.
of the funner moments.
Fucking
The-
LSD, man.
Yeah, the upside down when you're on the wall in the background moving.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
No, Wonder was awesome.
Is the moving in the background while someone's in the foreground?
It's the
Yeah.
first Super Mario Brothers game that features Daisy.
It's the yeah, I think it's the best side-scrolling Mario.
It's
It's up there.
I can't.
I mean, they had new Mario Deluxe, like so many remakes.
Deluxe U. No, that came out and it was selling great. It still sells great to this day.
The last boss battle was freaking awesome.
Oh, the rhythm thing.
Yeah,
that shit
man.
was awesome.
That was
That
cool.
was awesome.
That was cool. That was very cool.
That was
They
awesome.
even remade Mario RPG.
Yes.
Yeah,
man,
I heard that was really
RPG is
good.
Dude, I never even got a chance to
1,000
play it. That's on my
Paper
backlog.
Mario.
And the price dropped like really low for
for
that.
physical.
I have it.
Yeah.
I don't even.
So bad. Physical.
No, I need digital.
Because you lazy ass motherfucker.
All right.
Damn.
Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door came out also, the remake of that.
Yeah,
there's been a lot of
They
a
threw
lot
a
of
shitload of
Mario.
Marios, and they were
There's a
all
lot of
dope.
Mario.
They're dope. They're
They
dope
are.
games. I look forward to them.
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Oh, and every not just every Xenoblade Chronicle game is on the Switch, which is
Made
crazy.
sure to get it there.
I'm waiting until X gets its 60 frame update on
Drop
Switch 2, and then I will have every single game in the series up your ass.
How many times has Turbo said 60 frames in this podcast alone?
Yeah, at least there should be a counter.
Yeah.
Well,
should be a
speaking
counter.
of frames, none of us played Pokemon here, but
No.
listen, it's the biggest franchise in the world.
Yep.
90
I second that.
million. 90 million sold.
You know what's so crazy that is so huge and none of us are into that at all.
Yep.
It's insane.
It's
Chocolate
Same.
used to be.
But
He used to be. But
Actually-
Animal Crossing is the same shit.
but
Actually,
to play it on a new system is going to be 60 frames, and that's something that didn't run too well on the Switch.
That's right. a
I-
lot
What
of
was it
fans-
about
Got
Pokemon
dog.
that made you not want to get into it? anymore?
maybe not.
They're like, yeah, nowadays.
I
you-
stopped
you miss-
using
Well, no,
Yeah.
actually, it was funny because I bought my godson Pokemon Violet, but his grandfather beat me to it, so I have it now. It's now on my Switch, and I just started it like a couple weeks ago, and I just never went back to it.
He's like, nah.
What, the new generation? What didn't you like?
It's not that I didn't like it. I started it, and then I just didn't go back.
It didn't hook you.
Nah, not yet.
Because there's games that
Well, I
you
heard
play.
it was a lot like the same. A lot of the same. in
Probably.
Pokemon. Like if you're a fan of Pokemon, it's been a lot of the same.
Dude, the funny thing is, I think, like, I work with younger people who grew up in Pokemon.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're
I
like,
have coworkers
That's
that are
the
huge
mouse.
fans.
and
of
they're
this.
like, huge fans. And they said, what don't you like about it? I said, there's nothing I like about it.
It's not your
I
generation.
can't think, it's just not my
I've
time.
never even
Yeah.
played it.
I can't even tell you one thing that's intriguing to me. However, I like killing those motherfuckers in Smash Brothers. I'll tell you that much. That's the only thing I like.
There's a collection type of thing about it.
It's not my. It's just no. It's just a no from me.
It's like when you're fighting them, whatever. It's like a RPG kind of.
the people who love Pokemon love.
And it's very much a rock paper scissors type.
Yeah.
Right, like
a
I can
battle
see
system.
Why? I just never played the game.
And there's a couple of them that are like co-op too. I'm like, that would be pretty dope if I liked them. I'm like, I just don't like them. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry, but like, I just don't like them. It's just,
but
It's a
there's ton-
generational thing.
There's a ton of Pokemon on Switch.
There are.
There's
Oh,
the,
my God.
The fighting game is like
Oh yeah.
Pokemon Go. I was thinking I almost played that because that's like a new introduction to Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm about to get that Pikachu.
the fuck
Yo,
is
I
that?
remember when Pokemon Go came out and it was on mobile first, and
Yeah.
people, it was crazy because it was like a renaissance of people being outside again.
I was just about to say, people
Yeah.
left the house. People
Yeah,
were leaving the house.
people left the house. People were talking to each other in public,
Yeah.
like face to face. It was crazy.
And then the world shut down.
Yeah, yeah. At that
People
point,
were also
all was
getting
right in the
kidnapped,
world,
too.
and everyone was
How,
like,
how many Pokemon you gonna find in your fucking house?
Yeah. No,
None.
for real. Deadass. There people were getting kidnapped, man. Playing
Really?
Pokemon Go.
That's
yeah.
just- wow.
Yeah.
They're like, I got a Pokemon and you.
Yeah.
I'll pick
Yeah.
you.
I got them all.
Hove the Gamer said you guys like roguelikes. Switch was a great roguelike. I think it exploded. Roguelikes.
Roguelites and
I've never. I'm
no,
not.
there was a lot of bad ones,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
The first one I got into was Wizards of Legend. By the way, there was
Hmm.
a release date for part 2, and I gotta figure out where it's come. I think July, and it's
They might
4
show the
players.
trailer.
So we
Yeah,
got
they might show it this
Oh,
this
yeah,
weekend.
yeah. So that we gotta keep an eye. Yeah, you'll probably
They
see
might
it
show
in
it
the next
this week.
couple of
I'm
days.
sure.
But
we'll see.
that I got into, and that was like a rogue. It was a roguelike, right?
Hmm.
But you could unlock stuff and like feel some sort of sense of accomplishment. However, Children of Mordor, that's what set it off for me. That's what I said. You did it
we
right.
played a lot more roguelites than I would have thought
Mhm.
on
Yeah.
the system. A lot more.
Yeah, 30 double X, 20 double X. Yeah, we played a bunch.
Tunchi.
Yeah,
It's funny. I would see
Don't
the.
you-
I would always see those games on Steam, and then like a year later, it would be released on Switch.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep, that's how they do.
Yep.
There's so many,
Oh God.
so many.
Binding of Isaac, I never played. I
Heard
did
it
see it.
was
I know.
great.
I know.
I hear
of
a
it.
lot about that.
I
hear a
know
lot
of it.
about
I
it.
just think
Yeah.
it looks kind of crazy.
Yeah. Is that the one with the music?
It looks like a bullet
I
hell.
don't know. It's like the dude crying.
Oh, I'm thinking of Overtale. My bad.
Hold on.
Yes, that's different.
Overtale has the music.
Pokemon with Expedition 33 gameplay, man.
That'll be cool. That'll be
Interesting.
cool. If they want me to get into it, then maybe.
Dude, we got into Shovel Knight because of that shit. I love Shovel Knight. The ways of the Switch. 2-player co-op, man. That was fun.
Well, like I said, they introduced a lot of indies to us.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of multiplayers on there. A lot.
Oh, thank you for saying that. Oh, the
Splinter
fucking TMNT, Splintered Fate. Come on, man.
Damn.
Come on, man. That's one of my favorite Turtle games, dude. That was fucking mobile.
That's good.
What?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of fans of what made the actual series popular
I love that game.
made that game. Obviously, you can see that the arcade was definitely in mind when they made that.
I love
They
that
stole a lot
game.
of shit from what game was it? Hades.
Yeah,
But it works.
it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And they're still adding stuff. There's still more.
Nice.
Still more stuff.
Wow.
Dude, there's a lot of titles we would never consider playing if it wasn't for the Switch.
And speaking of roguelike,
And loved all of them.
Double Dragon Gaiden might be one of the best
That's
roguelikes.
one of the best
Yeah.
roguelikes on the system. Yes.
Easily.
A lot of titles hit their stride during the timeline
Yep,
too.
that's
Like
true.
Streets of Rage.
Yep.
Oh
Mhm.
man.
All those titles all came out during the Switch. Like I said, the best place to get all these games was the Switch.
Yeah.
If you can only have one system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shreds of Revenge.
It's portable, and you could bring it home. Play it on your TV.
Yep.
It's the thing is about Switch is like you get so much dope shit that you kind of when you reflect on it, you're like you really got a lifetime worth of games
Yeah.
on your system.
Very console.
Yeah.
Very console.
No, that's
Switch.
probably that might be the GOAT in my opinion. It's I'm a Genesis guy, I'm a Saturn guy, but I mean obviously you can get everything on the Switch
Yeah.
except for Shining Force 3. But I mean it's still
It's
I
like
mean-
you spend more time like figuring out what the heck you want to play.
Yeah, it's like-
that's like it's a different problem.
PS3 will give it a run for its money.
Who?
Yeah.
PS3
Yeah.
will give it a run for its money.
PS3 will give what a run for its money.
As far as titles
Yeah.
available. Because they actually could do. You forget that Grand Theft Auto 5.
And no one
So-
cares about no PS3.
Sony has
Last of Us.
Yeah, no,
Like,
Sony
all
has
those were still on PS3.
That's
yeah.
true.
Sony has as far as like first party like titles, they're almost
they have all
neck and
those-
neck.
All those titles are still available.
Yeah.
Like-
But I
like,
can't
so-
get me a good platform fighter on the PS3. So I mean, come on.
I mean, you got.
PlayStation All Stars.
Yeah,
PlayStation.
I said I can't get myself a good platform fighter
Wow.
on
I
the
give it to you. It's
PS3,
not portable. I give you that.
and I
What's that?
can't get myself the GOAT racing game on the PS3.
They have Wipeout.
Listen, the Sega's freaking classics is on that too.
Yeah.
So you can get all those games.
You're not allowed to talk Sega
And
on
you
this
get Super
podcast.
Monaco GP as much as you want to.
Super Monaco? Oh, that's the GOAT.
Oh God.
Go racing game. Super
Let's
Mario.
go.
Wow.
But yes,
You know what's funny? As a little quick little sidebar, like Sega's been announcing all these old games coming back.
No, never.
If they announced that, dude, I'd be like, let's fucking go. Now I have to play it.
If it was like a remaster or like a
Oh my
remake,
god, dude!
for
a
the,
remake, I'd be
You can
I'd be
still hit.
intrigued.
You can still hit the guy on the finish line. And he goes flying into the air.
for promotion for the F1 movie with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get Super Monaco GP F1.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do want to see that movie.
Come on,
Techno
man.
cop.
Road Rash, man. I want to see that come back.
Technocock
Techno
remake.
cop.
Techno
Road
Cop.
Rash.
Yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah, man.
Road
Let's get
Rash.
that. Let's get that. Techno
But yeah.
Cop.
Ooh,
Anything else you got to say?
no one caught my
Nope.
fuck up right there. Thank God.
I kind of did.
Yes,
I kind of caught it.
There was a little something. There's a little something that slipped right there.
Roll
No.
the freaking foot.
No, we good.
Nah.
Does anyone else have anything else to say about the Switch's life?
It's not gone, y'all.
It was a life well lived.
Yeah, right.
Well,
It's
you know,
not gone. It's not going anywhere.
It's
sure.
probably going to be about 2 more years.
Yeah, they're still
Yeah,
gonna
right.
release
Yeah.
games for it. It's not gone.
For 2 more years, I think. Yeah, at least
I
it's
think
going to
they
release. games.
they're like, what, 155 million?
Sold.
I don't know.
Like 155. I
It
think
might be it's close.
they're
I
trying to
didn't
be-
beat it yet,
They're
though.
trying to be 160. I think if they ever lower the price and if they make this still available,
If they lower the price, it should be.
They'll get it.
that would be
They'll get it in
yeah.
like 2 days.
Yeah.
the only thing stopping them from breaking the record of most systems ever sold console is if they're going to produce it. Because if they stop making it, then yeah, they're not going to do it.
Right.
If they keep making this system,
Yeah.
with the Switch 2 being as high priced as it is,
Mm.
this will continue to sell. The Switch will continue to sell
Mhm.
this year. They still got Metroid 4, Prime 4,
Yep.
whatever titles they didn't announce yet, because they still have more coming.
Yep.
Don't think they're just going to do an Xbox and throw the system in the trash and come out with another
Throw it
one.
out.
Because that's what they do. They would come out with a new system like, oh, we're done with this. We're done. This is backwards compatible. We're done with this.
Switch is at 152.
152. Okay.
152.
2 million behind Nintendo DS.
Wow.
And
that's portable.
and
They'll
6.
beat that.
No, 8 behind.
Well, if you count
PlayStation 2.
portable, that's
Whoa.
freaking
They'll still beat that.
I'm surprised PlayStation 2 sold that much though.
Me too. I'm actually very surprised that it really
Well,
popped
that was
off
the
like that.
DVD era. That was the only DVD.
And you have
player.
to think worldwide too. Other
So that was the
countries that
big-
don't have internet or whatever, they would.
Well, that was the big way
Yeah.
that they sold that.
And that
That was the cheapest DVD player you can get.
Yeah.
So you better either pay $400 for a DVD player or $200 for a PlayStation.
No, wait,
PlayStation.
Blu-ray
Yeah.
player, right?
Was it Blu-ray?
It was Blu-ray.
Was it Blu-ray?
PlayStation 2 is Blu-ray.
PS2 was no, PS2 was DVD.
Okay.
PS3 was
no,
Blu-ray.
That was
right,
PS3
you're
was
right,
the
you're right.
okay.
Yeah. So
But yeah, that's-
that's why it sold out.
Yeah.
Plus, it was like, I don't know, it was very hard to get for a while. it was kind of crazy then.
Yeah, PlayStation made
Plus,
the
it was around. Well, it was around for 10 years.
Yeah.
They did sell that for 10 years.
Like an
you still have
entertainment
two
center.
more. You still have 2 more years for the Switch to
Yep.
catch up to the timeline of that.
They'll do it.
Oh yeah.
And they said because Sony found 5 million PS2 sales magically. I mean,
It just appeared. I don't know where they sold them. They brought them themselves.
I mean, they were probably keeping count. I was not. For 12 years, I was not keeping count of PlayStation 2 sold.
Yeah.
But
So-
mysteriously, the number one.
Worldwide, I mean, they could be selling. Look, they still have Sega Master Systems for sale in Brazil.
Yeah. Well,
That's
it's-
wild.
New ones.
What's wrong with Brazil?
And Considine.
well, Brazil has
Consignment.
Exciting.
now they have crazy tariffs there,
Dude,
like
I
in
was
Brazil.
almost
So
thinking,
importing shit to Brazil costs too much money for them to get like
I was
shit from
gonna
other
buy
countries. So
a
new
they,
one.
they what?
I was going to contemplate buying a new
How
Sega
much is
Master
it?
System from Brazil. I don't know.
Oh my
But
God,
the
that's
fact that you can order a new one, is
That's
like, yo,
insane.
maybe
They
we
had
can
no.
get-
They have a lot of like hacked, like crazy, weird consoles. Like what was it? Like an Atari and an NES and a Genesis, like in
Oh,
one,
yeah, yeah.
like a multi-card.
I
like
mean, like a legit,
it's crazy.
like
Hey.
a legit Sega system.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I always I like the name of the Sega Master System. That's a cool name for the.
Yeah.
And there's
What
a-
about the Sega Super? The Super Sega.
The Super Sega.
Super Sega?
If you ever follow that story? That's
It's a
hilarious.
roided out Sega.
Oh.
No, it's a nothing.
Yeah.
absolutely
It's a
nothing.
nothing.
It's a April Fool's joke.
It's a rip-off. It's a say
April
bye to
Fools.
your money.
Remember the Dreamcast 2? They had like a fake design.
the black and red?
Yeah.
It was like
Black and red was
I
pretty
think it was
dope.
in 2015.
I
they
got
had that.
caught by that.
I was like, I said, what? That's a new one? I was like, oh man,
Yeah.
come on.
I fell for that shit.
You motherfuckers
Dreamcast
got me
2 is the
again.
Switch, basically.
Pretty much. Yeah.
basically. But yeah. So
Mm.
fine farewell,
Yep.
Yeah, man.
even though it's not.
Wow.
Moving on to the Switch 2.
Jesus, man, you just let it play, dude. You can stop it, you know.
It's funny.
Moving on to the Switch 2. You gave us very many fun years.
Yep.
Hey, going on, 8 now, right? It's crazy.
8 years, man.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Switch 2 is gonna blow out the frame.
Whoa,
Month-
chill, calm down.
Month after month after month. Dropping golden.
Banger after banger after banger.
You know, what? I'm excited.
Yes,
I'm excited for Switch 2 because I only know of 2 games right now.
Well, we're gonna see if they can still do what they're doing.
Yeah, I want to see.
Monthly.
Yeah,
Drop something.
I want to see what they have planned.
Because they actually did it. You never would have thought they would do it for this long. They
I want to see that
actually did it.
eShop, man.
They actually
That's
kept
all I want to see.
they kept it
I'm
going.
curious about that.
Stikz, just do a short on the eShop.
That's all I want to see. I'm literally like,
just do a short. Just
No, I'm gonna let you do
serious.
it short.
What's up?
I'm gonna let you do a short in eShop.
I mean, I'm gonna navigate through it and be like,
We'll do
the
it.
fuck is this?
We'll do an indie eShop returns on that.
oh yeah.
Just real
God.
quick one. But yeah, it's a lot of fun memories. Speaking of which, yes, the indie eShop. But a lot of shows made for the Switch online that we did.
Yeah.
I missed the indie. That was fun.
And
Yeah.
Live reactions to trailers and
Yeah.
shit. That was fucking
Yeah.
great.
but moving on to the new one, we'll see how smooth that goes. And hopefully more success to them, but I don't know about Nintendo right now.
They got
They
they
make a lot of decisions that people don't like.
little questionable things, but
But as long as the
obviously.
games are fun, we'll see how.
I was just about to say if they shut us up with
Yeah.
those dope games, that's
Yeah.
what they always do. So I mean,
yes.
They know what they're doing.
they're like, "We got you, bitch. Give us your fucking bank account. Fucking
Gotcha, bitch!
So shout out to Nintendo. Thank you for the Switch.
having money problems. Fuck you. Give us your fucking bank account.
Damn,
Get
bro.
Get a
It's such a,
third
I'm
job.
trying
Oh,
to
your
end it
Joy-Cons
on a
broke.
happy-
Buy another one.
You have
Get another pair.
Get a third job. Give us a
Have a garage
What's
sale.
wrong with you?
sell your child.
Trying to give a fond
Sell a kidney.
farewell on a happy note. You just can't do
You
it.
like how it got ruined?
You just-
Give us your fucking money.
Thank you.
That's the voice. That's the voice.
Thank you for the Switch, Nintendo.
Hell yes.
It was fun times.
Yes.
Looking forward to fun times with the Switch too.
Yes.
And I might buy a Nintendo deck of cards while I'm at it.
Bizarre. If Astral Chain 2 is announced this weekend, I will have a Switch 2 ready to go as soon as possible. I swear to God, man. I missed that fucking game.
They'll be like, we're sold out of Switch 2s. So like, I'm stealing it.
I'm still getting the game, and I'm just going to hold it. I'm just going to hold the game.
Well, be sure to check the channel as usual. We'll be having coverage of the Switch 2.
Yeah.
Whether it's just Mario Kart right now or not.
Yeah.
Well, I might get Yakuza. Let's see. I'm playing.
You're not gonna get the $10 game.
No.
Yeah, check it out, man.
No.
I want to play it, but I'm not buying it.
I'll throw in 5.
One of y'all's going to, I'm telling you, one of them is going to get it.
Yep.
I guarantee
Wow.
one of them is going to get it. One of them will.
Well, he just said he's going to throw in 5. We'll see.
I might scratch
Oh,
some
boy.
change.
One of y'all going to get it. Watch.
Look behind the couch.
And guys, don't
I
remember,
want to play it, but I don't want to pay for
put one in the chat. You want to see Choc play Silent Hill F. Hit one in the chat.
I think they decided. I think they want that to happen.
They want
I
that.
think it's
They're-
going to happen,
I
man.
think that's been
I
decided.
think it's happening,
They
Chalk.
threw the
You better
ones
get
in the
ready.
air. Put the ones in the air.
It's getting ready.
Happy Halloween, John.
I hate y'all.
Terrifying.
I hate y'all.
Get ready,
Oh,
Chalk.
man.
All right, we got to announce the indie game or the game of the free game giveaway. Damn it.
Yo.
Shit. I got the indie eShop recap in my head.
He's like, what the fuck?
And I'm trying to say the indie game of the week, and then I'm like, that's not it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is today.
The game
Yes.
giveaway winner. We have to
Yes.
announce the game giveaway winner
All right.
It could
from
be
last
you.
month.
I was half right.
Bizarre's hilarious.
All right, so the winner is
That one.
Oh, man. Who's it going to be? Whoa. Whoa. Congratulations, Albany Dula. You are the May 2025 winner of the Level 857 Multi Game Giveaway. We're going to get in touch with you and blast it on social media, the game that you choose.
Sensational.
For our giveaway. Congratulations.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congrats. I like the pause Kev gave for the name.
Thank you.
Kev said,
Yes. Yes. Albany Dula. Albany Dula. A lot of doulas in Albany, but not all of them have entered our giveaway.
All
Congrats
right.
on that. Congrats on that.
Congratulations. Hell yes. And for those who are checking us out for the very first time and decide that you just can't get enough of Level 857, it's okay, because we got more content for you in the form of a streaming schedule starting Sunday, 2:30 or 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's play Sundays, y'all. It's going to be some multiplayer games, either versus or co-op. So join that Discord. Follow us on social media. Find out what we're going to be playing. Chalk, what you got going on for Fridays?
We got Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. I play party games.
Fridays?
I play party games. I play beat 'em up. Sometimes I beat people up. Sometimes I get beat up. This weekend, I'm going to have to figure out how to pull off a double feature because Street Fighter 6 has released Elena this week, and it's the first Friday of the month, so I got to play Smash Ultimate. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do this. I might
Both at the
have
same
to.
time, split screen.
No. I might have to play Street Fighter 6 on Saturday.
What the hell?
you didn't even
What
know
is
he
wrong
hit
with
the
y'all?
button.
What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong? I can't. What's wrong with y'all?
That's amazing. He doubled that shit up.
But yeah, at some point, either I might play it tomorrow or I might play Street Fighter 6 on Saturday. We'll see.
Follow us
Either
on
way,
social media.
yeah, I'll post
Nah,
it
the
on social
crime is
media.
because you had to double up on the game.
That was amazing. I'm like, don't hit the button.
I hit
I
that
can't
shit.
do it on Friday though.
Yep.
It has to be one or the other.
Bizarre, yes. Definitely let us know if you get the Switch thick.
The thick.
AKA Switch 2. It's big, though. Switch 2 is big. Yes. 7:30 p.m.
Wow.
Eastern Standard Time. Wednesdays. You got the podcast, y'all. You got all of us doing that co-hosting thing, doing what we do. We got you guys joining as the live chat, keeping this thing apart. If we got that, if we got a guest coming on, the guest is going to be crazy. And the topic, discussion, everything that happens is just going to be awesome. So make sure you're a part of it. And if you want to help us out, support the podcast in any way, shape, or form, we got a couple of ideas for you. Rate, review it wherever you get your podcast. Tell some family and friends that we exist. And if you want to step up your level of support, you know, we encourage you to maybe join us on that membership, either Patreon or Fourth Wall. But, you know, you could ring that bell, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the podcast, wherever you get it. Leave a comment, like the videos.
Yo, what the hell?
No, because I wanted to hear it again.
Oh, I was about to say, what the heck? That didn't warrant the freaking sound effect,
Wow, bro.
dude. All right.
It's all right.
Like the vids, like the shorts, leave comments, interact, engagement, you know, all that stuff is all great if you like the free stuff. So it's up to you how you guys want to choose your level of support.
There you go.
Yes.
And we thank you for everything.
Yes.
Thank
No,
you.
we do.
Thank you.
You. And it's
We
going to
definitely
be
do.
busy busy week.
It's gonna be busy, man.
We got a lot of coverage.
Oh, it was gonna be
Yeah,
a
we
lot
got
of
a
news.
lot of coverage next week, man.
Yeah.
But until then, y'all, thank
Yeah.
you so much. Everybody in the chat, you guys are awesome. Until next week, y'all.
Hug your parents.
Good luck getting the Switch too, y'all.